Hello, hello, hello. Oh man, there goes my throat. So, hello, I see TFN in the chat. Oh, there's 3 people. I wonder who else is here. And what's up, All Spark Studios, aka Sunny? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. My baby. I'm your baby. Oh man, you got some already? No. I don't have the legacy figures yet. I said this week because I'm planning to order the legacy figures probably today. I'm not sure, but I've already sent the details to my parents yesterday, so hopefully they got the memo. And so yeah, 5 legacy figures coming on the way. And I'm definitely excited to have these figures in my collection because Transformers, man, Transformers is awesome. I don't care. I don't care what anybody. I don't care what anybody says. No, don't care. But anyway, so yes, I'm getting Blaster, Bulkhead, Core Class Skywarp, Core Class Iguanas, Core Class Hot Rod, Core Class figures. I'm getting them because I love Core Class. So I don't care what anybody says. But anyway, uh, but um. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna get these legacy figures. I'm gonna have fun with them. I'm not gonna complain about them. I'm just gonna have fun with them. I'm not gonna hate on them, and I'm definitely excited to get these figures in hand. Oh my goodness, these are gonna be fun figures to mess with, and I'm definitely excited. So, and I've heard the deluxes are being spotted in the U.S. stores right now, so it's bound to happen. It's going to happen. They're going to sell the deluxes soon in my country, and I'm excited. This first wave really is exciting me. I could have gotten Blaster and Core Class Hot Rod from Kingdom, but eh, you know. Core Class is decent, but Optimus sucks. Well, that's your opinion because I have Core Class Optimus Prime and he's a lot of fun. So right off the bat, he's Optimus Prime. I love Core Class Optimus Prime. It's a Legends class Optimus Prime done right. And Voyager still haven't seen them though. Well, they're starting to pop up in U.S. stores. You gotta check them. You gotta check your WalMarts, check your Targets, go to the toy room. I don't know. You can go to the toy room in the U.S. Hey, if you're yeah. But anyway, but I have a lot of core class figures, and I absolutely love all of them because they're so fun to transform, fun to mess with. So they have good articulation, better articulation than the original Legends class figures. So yeah, if you look at the Legends class Optimus Prime, the little tiny one, the reveal the shield one, yeah, that one is worse than the core class Optimus Prime. Core class Optimus Prime is way more detailed and way more articulated than that thing. So yeah, it's a Legends class Optimus Prime done right. His hands can move inward. I live in Florida, not Louisiana. Ah, okay. Did you check the target? Well, no. I've been focusing on the news on the TFW 2005 website because that's the website that offers you official leaks, except for one fake Menosaur leak because that was completely fake. So Menosaur's gonna be complete G1. So and I know there are so many fans who complain about Hasbro rehashing all the G1 stuff. To me, it really doesn't matter at this point because I'm perfectly fine with these G1 dudes, and I definitely want to get the. I really want to get the remaining G1 characters that I don't have yet, like Blaster. I mean, I have Titans Return Blaster, but that one is not that one is a good figure, but not a great figure. I mean, I like it, but I don't love it. So because he's not supposed to be a headmaster, that completely ruins it. So oh well, it's a fun gimmick. It's a fun toy. That's all it has to be. Um, as far as the Kingdom / Legacy Voyager class Blaster goes, he looks great as far as I'm concerned. Looks very cartoon accurate, very screen accurate. So boombox mode points. So yeah, I give points to the thing. Oh yeah. Uh. I'm still gonna get the Legacy Laser Optimus Prime because I think he looks cool. I don't go well with G2 stuff, but if, yeah. But yeah. Despite what anybody says about the Prime Universe stuff, I'm loving them. So I'm loving the design so far. So yeah, I'm getting the Legacy Bulkhead, and I'm definitely excited to get him because he looks awesome. So his ultimate looks complete badass. So his alt mode is complete badass, and I love the look of his alt mode. Looks like a military vehicle thing that looks like. That has a overall shape to it. It has a nice overall shape to it. Yeah, sure, it's a big gigantic brick, but hey, it's a good brick. So it's a good brick. So so yeah, it looks cool. Has nice engineering, has good articulation. So I'm definitely excited. I'm definitely excited to get the legacy figures this week. So yeah, definitely excited. So it's a very appealing brick. Yes, it's a brick that's appealing to me anyway because it's something new, something out of the norm, something distinct, very different, and very interesting to look at. Very cool. So as far as I'm concerned, Legacy Bulkhead, I love his design now. I absolutely love Legacy Bulkhead's design right now because while it may not be the screen accurate Bulkhead that fans wanted, he still looks pretty good. Still looks pretty good. That's all that matters. If he looks good in both modes and poses well, great transformation scheme, smooth, enjoyable transformation, and that's what I call it. And that's what you know, I labeled it as a good toy. So that's how, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, but yeah. I bet a lot of people are not free today. I think, yeah, but since there are not a lot of people watching here, so but that's okay. I can be patient. I can wait. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna get the kickback, drag strip, skids, RC, Legacy, Laser Prime, all of them. Except for leader class Galvatron because I already have Kingdom Galvatron. I'm fine with the battle damage, so I'm okay with the battle damage. So yeah. But anyway, um, but yeah, I'm definitely excited. I sense Alfonso in his prime. I wonder if Alfonso is literally secretly watching the live stream without me even knowing. Dude, answer my question, please. What question? What question? You didn't ask the question. You didn't- Did you check the target? No. What question? I'm sorry. What question? Hmm. I'm not sure what question you asked. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. But eh, eh, anyway. But anyway, um yeah. No, not that one. Which question? You didn't so yeah. As far as movies go, I'm still excited for Rise of the Beast, despite its delay. I'm still excited for that one. I'm definitely excited for the two upcoming Transformers films that are coming out after Rise of the Beast is released, and since there are going to be three additional live action movies coming out, it means the studio series line is not going to end. No, they're not going to end. It's not going to end. The line is not going to end because I know for a fact that studio series will bring in Rise of the Beast stuff. I know for a fact, and I'm definitely excited. And I've seen some pictures of these new Rise of the Beast toys. Um, they're for kids. I'm not gonna call them trash because they're for kids. Because I don't have a major problem with them because I know that they're. The target was a mistype. Oh, you mean the Discord? I did check the Discord. I did read it. I did see it. Yeah, I checked the Discord. Don't worry. I saw it. I won't say anything about it because you can do the revealing all to yourself. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, once I get these legacy figures, ho 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 ho, the flexing on Prince Productions begins. That's right. I'm going to oh. There is actually a clue in my music playlist on YouTube. Can you share your screen for that? Mm. Don't know if people have noticed. Maybe not today. I'm just going live for fun every Monday because today's Monday, so Monday morning. So yeah. Anyway, ow. So yeah. Oh, hey, Falling Prime. Falling Prime. Hello. Do it, please. Not today, man. Not today. Maybe another day. Yeah, another time. So because I might not be here for long. So yeah, I might be here for like only for 1 hour or 2 hours. I don't know. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here. So I don't know, man. So Falling Prime. Hello, 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 Falling Prime. You are here. Okay. Okay, cool. You are here. Cool. Well, go back. All right. All right, too. Let's see if Jaws the Short Reviews is online or not. Wonder if Jaws the Shark Reviews is gonna come when I call his name. Jaws the Shark Reviews. Jaws the Shark Reviews. I'm making a theme song for you. Jaws the Shark, Jaws the Shark. Come support Jaws the Shark Reviews. He ain't here yet, but anyway. So I don't know, man. But I don't know. Sometimes my mind goes crazy, you know. But yeah, if you were to ask me, am I bored about the Transformers? No, I'm not bored about it because anytime when a new figure comes out, I'm excited because they're new molds and I want to mess with them badly. So and I want to play with them, I want to have fun with them, I want to have fun, and 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 with the Legacy Prime Universe stuff, people say, "Oh, there's not." I heard some people say that they're not creative. To me, they are creative because it's a new design that it's a new take on the character, new take on the Prime character, and yes, I'm a huge fan of Transformers Prime, but you know. I don't mind these redesigns of the Transformers Prime character. Hey, what up, Super Robot Ed? What you doing? Whoa, what's up, man? Yo, what's good? Hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Everything's good, man. Super Robot Ed. Everything is good. Very good. I'm glad you're here. I am glad you are here. So since Super Robot Ed is here, I might want to invite him to the stream because I haven't seen him in a while. I haven't talked to him in a good while. Missed his voice, but so. Editing and learning how to transform Green Giant Type 61. Green Giant Type 61? Ah. Okay. I'm not sure what that is, but okay, cool. Cool. I'm sure that's interesting. Let me get camera up. Yes! Yes. Yes. But anyway. Oh, who is this? Who is Joe? I wonder who Joe is. Oh, it's Cliff Jumper Studios. I don't know if I should add him. Fine, whatever. I know it's you, Cliff Jumper Studios. You can drop the act. Yeah, you can unmute yourself, Cliff Jumper Studios. I can see your username. I can see your real name. Because I can click on the three dots and see your real name. So you're not that late. I mean 22 minutes late, but not that late. So. Okay. Cliff Jumper Studios, you can unmute yourself, man. Just unmute yourself. You can unmute yourself. Okay, if you're going to unmute yourself, then cool. Then move you then. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully Super Robot Ed comes in. Hopefully. So, oh, he's gone. Cool. He's gone. Good for him. Good for him. Any legacy figures? Well, I found 5 of them, so I don't know if I'm gonna buy all of them. I think I will. Toy. Hey,
What's up, man?
so Super Robot Ed.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn down the other one.
That's
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
This is what I was talking about. I bought this
Whoa!
Green Giant.
Is that a knockoff of another company or something?
No, it's Make Toys.
Make toys.
Yeah. Yeah, this came out in 2012.
2012.
It's it's chug size. Well, you know, it's not a knockoff. It's
is it the same size as the original?
yeah, it's the same size as your Combiner Wars. So it fits a lot better. But I'm still learning how to turn the individual robots.
Did they give you instructions for the set?
I don't use instructions. I watch the videos online. So you got the dump truck. That's long haul, not long haul. Got scrapper, not scrapper.
Yeah, that's what's up. I love the G1 designs.
Bone
Yeah,
Crusher,
loves them.
not Bone Crusher, Mix
Not
Master.
mix master. Master
Yeah,
of mixing. There we go. Master of mixing.
this one I had their hook I had to customize because the head was green with black face, so I
What?
painted black.
Green with black face? That's just weird.
Yeah, so I painted black and turned it purple. I mean,
Uh,
the face
like
I
a
chromed
silver,
out. So he
silver
looks like
color.
Hook.
Yeah.
And then of course there's
Scavenger. There we go.
yeah, some of these are easy to change, some of them are complicated, but turning it into Devastator is actually the easy part. It's just transforming them individually. That's tough, man. I gotta crank out more reviews. I'm still editing Ninja Storm. I gotta
Yeah, that's
edit
why
that.
I don't buy a lot of third party stuff. And what is that? That's not a transformer, but it's robot related.
Oh, this is Get a Robo. This is Solar Chogoku.
Get her robot to go. So,
I'm surprised they called it Get a Robot when it should be Get a Robo, but yeah, haven't even started on that one yet. And I just finished Perceptor BB 86 Cup. That's what I'm calling them. And what else do I got? Oh, and I got this, and I got this bad boy.
Oh, go Power Rangers, go Ninja Storm, let's go.
This Japanese version, this thing is made of metal, and it's way different than the American version. This thing is heavy.
Nice.
So they added a lot of.
If there was one Megazord that I want to buy, I would buy the Zord Ascension project because that looks so articulated and everything. So
yeah, I hope with that Hasbro gets it right, because right now the king of the original Megazord is still the Solar Chogokin, which you're going to pay about $650 for a used copy now.
Oh,
and it's not that it's good, and it's not that good. I mean, I own it. I got it when it was $200. I got it from Japan directly. Yeah, nobody wanted it, and then all of a sudden the price just went up. But they're going to do a re-release, so I don't know if it's going to be a revision or if it's going to be the same thing. But I'm willing to bet you they want to compete with because Hasbro's getting that Sword Ascension one. I've already got that on pre-order, so and it's cheaper too. It's only less than $200. Now I'm excited. I don't have any more money to spend. And then I still got the Thunder Megazord coming, so I can do the full combination, and I might buy the helicopter from Ninja Storm. I got so much stuff I gotta. I just picked this one up, but it's not anything to review. It's part of the transformation.
How do you feel about this?
I mean, I don't think it's going to be. These are probably a one-step, simple changes. I don't think they're the deluxe. Yeah,
I mean? They won't be like the current Studio Series figures. I mean, I don't have a major problem with these because they're made for kids. So yeah, they're made for kids. People love to call these trash. I don't know why, but honestly,
I like the Primal. I mean, even though I know he's not, all articulated and super, I just like the design. And I did talk about it in one of my videos, but I do like his face. I like that the detail on the robot face for that Primal. That's a good look, and if it looks like that when we get the actual deluxe, I think it's going to look even better. And that's, I'm interested. I like Bumblebee. I just picked up Wheeljack and Ratchet. Now
would it be a deluxe or a Voyager for Optimus Primal, because he was a Voyager in Kingdom? So
a small Voyager. He was not. I own two of him. I got the Netflix version and the regular version. He was on the small side compared to Dinobot. Dinobot was bigger than him, but he's supposed to be bigger than him. I don't like the way that they did his sizing, but I know, like I said, with War for Cybertron, they were going true to scale, so he would not be as big as people think he would be, but I still think he's a little too small. That's just my opinion. I know some people will say otherwise, but
This
I
alt mode,
rather him have been just a little bit bigger, just a tad bit, you know. But
this Optimus Prime alt mode, yeah.
that's the one they showed off. There's also a one-step changer or one three-step changer.
Yeah, there was one smash and change, I
Something.
think. Smash and change, I believe.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was supposed
smash
to be
and change.
released
Yeah.
in this line, and then they, since the movie got pushed back, they put it in the Cyberverse line. And he
That's
transforms exactly like, well, not transforms like this, but he looks just like this. So I think Prime's going to be some type of
it kind of
vehicle.
like, yeah, this alt mode kind of gives me Age of Extinction Hound vibes.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like that.
Also, G.I. Joe, one of the IDW G.I. Joe. I don't read them I don't read those comics, but he had a vehicle mode kind of like this, and there was a third party that did like
TFC. I think there was a TFC Toys, the General Commander. I think that was his name. I think so. But I forgot what it's called. Like something Optimus Prime, something. I don't know.
You read about? I don't do a lot of third party unless it's something where it's not with the Constructicons that I got. We don't have that scale. If we had that scale, I wouldn't even worry about buying third party. But look at his face. I mean, for one, and it's one color, but it still has
looks detailed. Yeah, it's quite detailed. Yeah,
I was
nice
like,
blue in the eyes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I like the chest design. It looks pretty cool. And I got nice silver paint all around. He has ball joints on his forearms, which is pretty cool. So he has elbow joints.
And he's pretty big. He's not small. He's almost the same size as the Deluxe, or a little bigger. So he's not. I thought he was tiny, but the only thing that's funny is that Tigatron. What's up with?
I mean, I know it's just for the toys, though. It's just for the gimmick of this line, like weaponizer gimmick thing, and it kind of harkens back to Robots in Disguise 2015 when they introduced the weaponizer minicons. Kind of reminds you of that.
I missed out on a lot of. The only toy I have from that line is Megatronus. And that was because somebody told me I needed to pick him up because of the character.
I didn't get Warrior Class Fracture. I mean, I saw him once, but I didn't pull the trigger, and now he's nowhere to be found. So yeah.
They still have Megatronus available?
I still have Megatronus. I still have Thunderhoof, but long time ago, Warrior Class Fracture. I don't know why I didn't get him. I should have gotten him, but oh well.
That's the one that's like a deluxe, right?
Yeah, it's more like the deluxe. It's like an articulated figure.
I got him. I never took him out the package. I gotta find him.
The only fracture I have is the Minicon Deployer one that looks
I could still get one of those. The one that's actually, I think I know they had a small one, and then they had like a kind of Voyager class one that did more stuff. I think I've seen it somewhere, but I can't remember where it was, where they actually still had a mint. And he wasn't that expensive, but I just, he's got that weird, because he shoots out the thing, and I was just like, I don't know if I would, and I don't want my wife screaming at me because she's already mad at me. I spent too much money. So. And I still got more stuff coming from Japan, and I'm not done yet, and I still might. Here's a couple other pieces that I want. I need a Metro. What do I need right now? I'm trying to get Fortress Maximus or Grand Maximus, but I want the Japanese version of Grand Maximus. I mean Fortress Maximus. I don't want the American version. I want the exact copy. That gun.
Yeah, I mean I don't mind. Yeah, I don't mind the Tigatron being a weapon. It's just my only issue with this is the head. Like he's like looking upside down, and I'm like, man, are you okay, boy?
What makes it so bad is that the bullets are coming out his butt. That's the tail. That's his butt. And I saw that.
That's the tail.
And I said, wait a minute, what were y'all thinking when you designed that? What was your is there another way to make him turn into a gun without having him basically looking like that? And I saw that and I just went, that's not good.
I'm looking at the articulation for Primal. Oh, he has knee joints.
He does.
He does have knee joints.
The only downside to this is that when you turn him into the gorilla, he's gonna be standing. That's it. He can't stick his head up. He looks like he's looking.
Just look at that.
Like, where am I going?
Yeah.
Wait.
He's in the gorilla pose, okay? He's in the proper gorilla pose on all fours, and his head is.
But the Tigatron doesn't look bad. I like the Tigatron. I actually would do that just as a stand-in for my Tigatron. So he doesn't have to transform.
You don't have the Kingdom version yet.
Oh, I have the King. Oh, I've been reviewed him. I reviewed him. Last year. I have the Kingdom version.
Okay.
I just want. I mean, to make him like a stand-in, so I don't have to transform him, because a lot of my Beast, the Beast Wars toys are in storage already. Because it's all about G1. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my Beast Wars, but I'm just a G1. You know, I gotta have my G1. Like I had to buy Cup twice because this version of Cup he's like he's stepped out of the movie. I'm impressed. And what they did with this guy, oh my goodness, man. How can you not like this? This is just
I had to get Perceptor.
I had not put this down.
I had to get Perceptor because, I've never had a Perceptor in my life. Never had one.
You didn't have Titan's Return?
No, never found it, never got it, and I just, I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I know. You Titan's Return, I had customized mine because my friend had got the Legends version, and I was like, oh, that looks better, and I painted mine into paint, broke some joints. I fixed it, but he got one arm. But that don't look bad. I just think it's okay. You could tell it's, Bumblebee, Optimus Prime for sure. You can tell
the face. You can see the head sculpt, the legs.
But I prefer. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that toy, that Primal, just for the colors. I think a lot of people are going to sleep on that one, and I think it's pretty good for whatever 4-step, 6-step changer it is. Yeah. I really think they did a good job with that, and I was impressed when I saw it. Even though he doesn't have the quadruped gorilla mode, he still looks like a gorilla when you even switch out the parts. It's a simple. I guess you just fold the chest down or something. That's basically what it does.
Yeah. I think you just fold out the chest because I can see a mushroom peg like right here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You flip out the chest. Yeah.
Yeah, I have no
complaints.
No problem. It all depends. If I see that the the more deluxe version is the better looking version, of course I'm going to get that. But every time I look at this one, I come back to and I go, man, that thing looks good. Don't sleep on that one. But you know how the collectors are. They're gonna go, this is simple. They're gonna complain.
That part of the fan base just makes me laugh. When
I'm sick of articulation. Like I get articulation to a certain extent, but after a while, how much articulation do you want it's going to hinder the actual transformation? It's a transformer. There has to be certain, have to give and take. You know what I mean? If he turns into a car,
it's a freaking robot. Like a robot doesn't need to rotate a waist and a wrist. No, it does not. To my eyes, I don't care about waist swivels and wrist swivels. I don't care. So.
Yeah, I mean, like if you go back, of course, with everything that's in War for Cybertron, I will give them that. They have made, vast improvements, and you can tell when you pick up, like Perceptor, Titans Return Perceptor to Studio 86 Perceptor. The only thing that I would say that they kind of didn't give to Studio Series was the telescope actually goes in and out on the Titans Return. And that was one of the cool features that I like. They didn't do it for the Studio Series, but that ratchet joint, where it fits on the shoulder. Man, that is so satisfying to hear that click, 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 click every time you reposition it. I'm like, oh, that's just a breath of fresh air. And even like,
and also, oh well, the
oh,
instructions
go
don't
ahead, go
show
ahead.
you this. The
Mhm.
instructions don't show you this, but in my review of Perceptor, I showed how you can actually store the scope behind his back.
Oh, I look at. Is that in the instructions? Because I don't read instructions.
It's not even in the instructions. They don't show it. They don't
Hmm.
show it to you because if you untap everything, the scope and everything, like it's on multiple hinges, then you see
Mhm.
a little tiny tab there, and you're wondering, oh, what's that tab for? Then you see, oh, one of the slots on his back. Then you tap it on the slot, and there you go. You store it on his
Oh,
back. And you need to use the scope.
oh, okay. Yeah, I just did it. Is that it? Tell me how much.
Yeah, that's all. That's it.
Oh, now
Just
that's
tap it in there. You just tap it in there.
yeah. And if you notice, it fits dead on. That is, I like that. Yeah, yeah, I like this Perceptor. Now I'm wanting Magnificus. I want them to do Magnificus and make some type of micro, like they did with the other Perceptor. Then they do it with the Chug Perceptor. Then they do like a Magnificus or something and put a Microman in there. That's a horrible toy, by the way, but I bet yeah, it's terrible. That Chug Perceptor will make you want to throw that toy up against the wall, and I still
Wait,
have mine.
whoa. Which toy? Which toy?
The so in was it United? What was it in? Oh my goodness, Reveal the Shield Perceptor. I think that's what it is. Reveal the Shield.
I
He
don't.
turns into a vehicle like a snow. He looks almost like Snowcat, but he's red and he doesn't really have a telescope. He just has this little thing that flips out and it turns into like a little, I don't know what it is, but he doesn't have a gun. He doesn't have anything else. And it sits so far off his shoulder. I actually put him up now. I put everything back up in the storage this morning, but I have him in my review and he
I
just
kind
looks,
I kind of
it's
like.
terrible. The arms don't lock in place. The legs don't, it's like I knew I had him and I had to dig through some stuff and I dig through all my toys for a review and I was like, back in this box you go and he's back in the storage. So never to be seen again.
I mean,
It's
I will
that
say
bad.
that the alt mode is cool though. I like the alt mode.
For which one?
The reveal the shield perceptor or
Try
magnificent.
getting to the alt mode is the problem. It's one that has really befuddled people because there's a lot of tabs you have to lock into place. And
Mm.
the arms have to fold just right for the doors to meet up with the rest of the toy. And it every time you transform it, it's like if you move one thing out of place, it just everything the doors, nothing stays in place. You literally will fight with that figure. I that's the worst nightmare figure. That's as bad as the
Mhm.
Blitzwing, uh, Throwing 30 bits Blitzwing, which Hasbro never fixed. The where nothing locks into place when you turn it into the robot mode, and if you try to turn it into a jet, nothing locks in place. It just doesn't work.
Mm.
And it's like one of those figures. Like I own it, but I wouldn't mind throwing it in the garbage. Which I am about to donate some toys because I'm running out of room and I'm
I
getting
might
fussed at in 5 minutes.
hold on. Yeah, I need to switch to another Wi-Fi. So hold on.
Okay,
Because I don't know, the Wi-Fi I'm connected to is like really slow. So I need to put. Okay.
need me to sign out? Speaking while you're doing that, what else do I have? What I got on? What do I have on deck today?
Okay. Are we back?
Okay,
Are we
I have
back?
no clue
Are
what
we
I
back?
have.
Okay.
So how
We're
you
back.
like being monetized, man? Can you hear me?
Sorry. Yeah, I can hear you.
I said, how do you like being monetized so far? Ha,
I mean,
ha,
it's cool. I mean, I'm almost there. I'm nearly there for the payment threshold. I'm nearly reaching it. So I'm only like
That's good.
73%. So once I reach 100%, then I can receive the money, that I need. So
I got my first payout because they owed me money from like 12 years ago.
what? Why?
So
Wow.
many years ago, I was on the old program and I didn't
Hmm.
know anything about it. Had I known I could do videos, I would have started years ago. But apparently, they owed me $77, and then plus the first little $30 I made, it's like, hey, you got a payout, and I was like, oh, really? And I was like, wait a minute, oh, that's from like y'all owe me that money forever, man. What you talking about? Yeah, I got my first payout, but yeah, it's tough. I'm getting there again, but it's I tell you, you have days where it's up and then it goes down, and then you're like, what? What the heck's going on? I was at $50. Now I'm at 45 and it goes to 52. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to worry about it because obviously it's not going to pay for my toys. So that's not going to happen. So what else did you get new?
Um. Well, recently I did review my Netflix Bumblebee a few days ago, and I'm so happy I have him right now because it took me 2 years to find him, and I'm like,
Woo! He's
2 years,
nice.
two
Wow.
years of waiting, 2 years of finding that figure. I mean, Netflix Soundwave was my first Netflix figure, and I was happy to have him. And then Lito one, shout out to Transaren38. He sent it to me for free to my
Yeah,
country.
Trans Aaron to get you. He'll find you figures now. If you, he will help you.
And I'm glad he ships internationally, and that's awesome.
Oh yeah. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
and then
How do you
that
like that Bumblebee though? How do you like it? You like it?
what?
I say, how do you like the Bumblebee?
How do I like it?
Mm-hmm.
It's a really good. It's a really awesome representation of G1 Bumblebee in toy form. Like the colors are accurate. The colors are nice. The only thing that is missing, the only thing that really keeps him down from a 10 out of 10 is the lack of the Autobot symbol on his chest. That's the only thing that's missing.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah,
I put a repro label on him. Do you know a lot of people did not like that Bumblebee? Isn't that crazy? There were collectors.
Like, how can you not like a G1 Bumblebee? That's just
Well, they complained about the color, and it was like, well, he's not yellow. He should be yellow. And I'm like, do you realize that Volkswagen, just the fact that they lent out, because they don't want their that particular mold to be used for war and whatnot, and the fact that they lent it out to let Hasbro use it that one time, and it's probably going to be the only time we're going to get it. I'm just like, y'all are crazy. Do you know how much when you turn it into the car mode, how much it looks exactly almost like the masterpiece? Not the animated one, but the first masterpiece, the first one that came out. Because there's two of them, and the color is just like the masterpiece. It's that same orange, and that's an actual color. That's the real world color. Bumblebee's color in the cartoon, that's just yellow. That is the color of the actual car. And I'm just like, and it has the Volkswagen on the hubcap. How could you not like that? Some of these collectors get on my nerves. It's like, what is your problem?
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have this, and it doesn't.
They love to find something to complain about, which is hilarious. Okay.
No one complained when there was 3 releases of a figure that never transformed right. Nobody complained. There was one guy that actually called Hasbro to ask him about Blitzwing when Thrilling 30 Blitzwing came out. Nobody said anything, and then all of a sudden they complained about a perfect toy. That Bumblebee is perfect, hands down. I mean, I do have the whatever that is.
Science Return Legends Bumblebee.
No, I got the other one, the one that came with the Target 4-pack with the Nemesis Primal.
Oh, I didn't get that one.
Oh, you didn't get that one?
I couldn't find it, and after I couldn't find it in my country, it's like it's not being sold in my country ever. No, it's not being sold here. It's not being sold here. So
how'd you get the Bumblebee? They had to
the
eBay
the
or something?
Netflix Bumblebee, I was able to find it like for a good price on from it was being sold from Penang. So it came here like I ordered it like last Saturday. Um,
Mhm.
um no, last Saturday, because if I said last Saturday, it would be 2 days ago. But no, I ordered it like last Saturday, and then and for some reason it came in like so fast. It came in 1 day after that.
Wow. Is that like y'all version of eBay, or is it like a toy store, or?
It's a well, it's not really a version of eBay. It's more or less a website called Shopee, which where I
Mhm.
get my stuff all the time because I don't trust in stores. I'm sorry, I don't trust them at all.
Oh wow. Oh,
Because
see, y'all have the lockdown still, or?
yeah, I mean I can go out if I want to, but I don't want to go out all the time because I want to be safe. Keep safe. Even though I am perfectly vaccinated, I just want to be safe
Mhm.
and everything. And yeah, hey, what's up, Just the Short Reviews? You're a bit late. So
Jaws, what's up, man? Yeah,
yeah,
check out your videos. You and Thundertron. Thundertron's got some videos he just put up too. I gotta watch his videos later on today. I've got so many people I gotta watch, and then I gotta edit, and I gotta re-edit, and I gotta
mm, mm,
go to work. I'm just like,
mm.
yeah, this work has been tough, man. But I guess they gave us this huge bonus, so I guess they want us to.
Yeah.
They want our workers even harder. They had me working last Saturday, and I'm just like, ugh.
Mm.
So all
I
this stuff
found
that I'm doing now is because I couldn't do it over the weekend. And
ew, he was Joss was walking around the block. No wonder.
oh, wonder where you were.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know what I'm
wondering
doing.
what happened to you, but okay. Well, but yes, I have found 5 legacy figures in my country, and
Oh,
so two Voyagers and 3 core class figures. So 3 small guys, Bulkhead and Blaster, and I'm definitely gonna get them this week because gotta gotta put up
oh,
those reviews. So gotta
oh,
put
so
up
you
the.
already got them?
No, not yet.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
gonna
okay.
order them. I'll order them soon, but I'm definitely for sure receiving them this week sometime. So
Blaster, you're gonna love Blaster. I have my issues with the plastic. I still feel like there's a thread of cheapness there. I can't put my finger on, but overall, and he's really tall. He is exactly the same size as Leader Class or Voyager Optimus Prime, whatever. I
wow.
don't know what size he is, but they're
You
head to head
remember
the same size.
remember when you told me in the DMs that you thought that Blaster was an extensive retool of
Yeah,
Soundwave?
I really did, but he's not. He's actually, and I thought he would be because the only problem that I have, and this is just
Hmm.
like I said, now this is my nitpick. He's too big, essentially too big. He should be a little bit smaller. In the cartoon, him and Soundwave were about the same size. I know the G1 toy, he was
He was
vastly,
huge. He was
yeah,
huge.
he was really huge.
He was
I
freaking
mean,
huge. Soundwave was
compared to
cute.
Soundwave, but
uh,
it's almost like they went with the toy route because he's like a head or more taller than Soundwave. Like
mm,
literally, he's towering over Soundwave, and it's weird to look at. And I don't want to use my third party blaster anymore because while that one was a decent blaster, I think overall for functionality, uh, that well,
mm.
Kingdom Blaster or Legacy Blaster is better. Oh, wait a minute. You got Beast Wars Transmetal 2 Megatron? Oh, I missed that toy. Oh, I
I
missed
hope
that
Legacy
toy.
does the design justice, please. Legacy needs to do it justice.
I, I owned that toy back in the late 90s, and that and Tiger, was it Tiger Hawk? And Tiger Hawk, man, that's when I first got to get him back into Transformers. I stopped playing with toys for almost a decade and a half, and then all of a sudden I went to the store and I was just like, no, let me see what these are about. And I picked up that Transmetal Megatron, and whoo, man, I missed that toy, man. I should have got Cryotech too, but I didn't. I should have gotten him. And I used to work for KB Toys for a little while, and we had
Oh,
Cryotech on sale for like $15. I should have got him.
yeah.
I should have got him because I would have left him in the box.
Oh, his
I
copy
still
is
had
missing the
Megatron.
wings. His copy is missing the wings. Oh, he can't fly.
Oh,
Oh, that
whoa.
sucks.
How much is he going for these days? Because I haven't priced Beast Wars.
I have no idea. But
I mean, I would think he's pretty expensive because he's got this thing in his chest. He's got that. I mean, he's a big boy. Like when you turn him into dragon mode, I mean, he's huge. I mean, literally I had no place to put him when I had my little small apartment, so I just put him back in the box. But he's about maybe this big from head to tail and stuff, and the tail is that articulated. That's an amazing toy, man. But it's hard to find parts when you get used toys.
I thought.
Woo! Who's that? Who did that?
Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Just look
That
at
looks
that.
nice.
Look at how gorgeous that looks. Look at that.
But see, he looks too.
It's called the Jiangxing MB-01 Winged Dragon Megatron.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
look at that.
he's too. I don't know. Something about the original Transmetal 2 toy. It just. I don't know. I mean, this looks good, but it doesn't look like how he looked in the show. I mean,
No, this one does. This one does. The perfect effect version is the one that doesn't look like the show.
Yeah.
The perfect effect version, well, it does have some like accurate colors or something, but the perfect effect version is more stylized. But this one is more like a show because look at this. It has.
Oh yeah, they got. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. How much is that?
In my country, I think it's like 760.
Good grief! What's that in U.S. dollars?
I don't know.
700. So that's like. Is that a lot of money? Is that a lot of money in your country?
Let me see. 760. About 180 US dollars. 181 US dollars. About there.
I could swing that. I could probably do that. Just not right now. I got my eyes on
the Chosen Prime is selling it, but the Chosen Prime is selling it for 289 US dollars.
Nah.
I can't deal with that price. I cannot deal with it. But here's a comparison between the Jiangxing version and the Perfect Effect version.
Yeah, the Jing Zhang version looks better by far. Yeah. I don't like the way that Perfect Effect one looks at all. Look at the head, the chest. I mean, it doesn't look. It looks like he has on a Spartan helmet. I mean, yeah, look at his head. I mean, that's not. No, I'm not with that. I'm not feeling that at all.
I mean, I've seen the review and I like it. They added in the vehicle mode.
So he does do the triple change like the original toy.
Yeah.
The original toy turned into like a rolling car, almost weird vehicle.
And here's the comparison between the Masterpiece Beast Wars Megs and yeah.
That Masterpiece Beast Wars Megatron looks amazing, man. That's still that laser etching on the paint. That is why couldn't they do something similar for the Kingdom version?
I mean, I still love my Kingdom version.
I still love it too. I mean, like I said, my copy had a terrible QC issue right out the gate, and Hasbro was not very nice about that. But oh well, that's a story for another day. But I wound up getting another one, and he didn't have an issue, so I was happy because transforming is a nightmare. I still think transforming that Kingdom Beast Wars Megatron, and I have the other one, the red guy, the red version. What's
the T-Rex?
Yeah, I have T-Rex too. T-Rex was easier to transform. The joints actually, when you do those leg, like that transformation to do the thighs, when you go into dinosaur mode, they actually worked a little smoothly on that hinge than that Megatron. That Megatron, I had to do it carefully. I actually transformed him off the screen. I said, I'm not transforming this on screen, no. I don't want this time. I'm not going to be at fault for breaking it. So I said no.
Really? Oh,
yeah.
That's not what's happening on my copy. My copy, when I split his crotch, it's easy to do. So.
See, That was the flaw with the original, not the original, but there was the Toys R Us 10th anniversary of Primal and Megatron, Beast Wars, Optimus Primal and Megatron, which is basically like the 10th anniversary of the Japanese version, and there was a fatal flaw in the waist. As soon as you turn it one time, that was the end of the toy. It was, yeah, it was a known fact.
Same issue with the Masterpiece version, because I heard that the crotch is cracking on people. So
Well, yeah, so they use a special type of paint, and it's not paint. It's not like a hand paint. It's actually laser etching on that paint. And I think somewhere near in that crotch area, there's some issues like the plastic or something. I got to ask my friend about it. He actually used to own it, but he got out of Transformers altogether. He doesn't collect toys anymore. Lucky guy.
Okay.
Yeah, no, he said he swears by. He's like, sooner or later it's going to happen to me. I'm like, yeah, well, maybe. There'll come a point where I stop collecting, but that's when they finish out G1. If they can get me through the Japanese G1 Transformers, I think I'm out. Unicron trilogy, y'all can have that. I've owned a lot of that stuff, and I got rid of it, and I'm glad to get rid of it. Animated, I don't know. I still might go back and pick up a couple. Mainly it's a few that I want, but as far as Unicron trilogy and Transformers Prime, I don't like the Legacy Prime bulkhead, and I don't like the RC. I'm just gonna say, don't like them. I don't like the way they look. But I've seen the reviews of the bulkhead, and they seem pretty happy about it. So as long as they're happy, I'm happy, because I don't see me buying that figure. And if I do, I don't even think I'm going to buy it. Not even for the sake of review. I'm just not going to get it. I want the Laser Prime. I want to start this Minosaur, so I definitely want Drag Strip. The RC, I'll probably get that for the wife because she collects female Transformers. So what else is left? Well, I already got Blaster already because I got it in the Kingdom.
Core Class Iguanas.
Nah, I don't want that. I don't want that. No.
His head is on the ball joint. He has a waist swivel and ankle tilts.
He looks nice, but if you know the original figure, I mean, we're losing a lot. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, I know people are gonna be upset that it's not a proper Pretender. Yes, I know, I understand that, but honestly, this is the modern time. Welcome to the modern times, bro.
Oh, we need Pretenders. I love Pretenders. They were fun.
Hey, it's nice because I like the idea that they combine the Pretender shell, like they put the Pretender shell as the proper robot mode, and then they combine it with the inner robot's ult mode. They have the Pretender shell transform into the ult mode. I think that's just, honestly, that's better to me, because I'm not a huge fan of the Pretender gimmick. I like just putting a figure in the shell. No, don't.
Well, that's because back then, you were talking about the 1980s where everything was a brick. For our childhood, if we had something like this in 1985, we would be going insane. Our toys were like, you were lucky if the arm lifted up. That's how bad it was, but we used our imagination. I get it. But no, I mean, like, I like the Pretenders because of the fact that it was something different. I mean, yeah, for us, I was getting out of Transformers at that time, but I had a couple of them, and the inner robot was actually had more, not so much we were caring about articulation back then, but it could do more. Like, I forget which one I had. I think it was Cloudburst. He turned into the jet. And when you took the shell out, the robot's about this big, but he turned into the jet. All you did was fold the legs over and spread out these little black wings so he could fly, but his arms could move up and down, his legs could move, which most of G1 Transformers could not do. So for a lot of people with the Pretenders, that was kind of like a step up from what we got, prior to that. Because as a kid, like I said, if I go and get Optimus Prime, you're going to be like, yeah, this all he did was, yeah, he just turned his head and had a big gaping hole in the back, but I just they can do it. Somebody's going to do the Pretenders right. Because if you think about it, what are we going through right now? We're getting Star Saber, Victory Saber. Can't wait for that. I'm excited. You know, can't wait to get that one.
I would love to
But
get him but he's too expensive and
you didn't get him?
no, I didn't back him up.
Hasbro waited for me to get paid on Friday when I put my order in because they, you had to have the money in by a certain time. I actually emailed them and say, hey, look, I get paid on Friday. You can withdraw the money then. I got to pay my bills first. Sure enough, they waited and I was able to get mine. I was just like, oh, because Brother Man had to pay some bills, but I was not going to lose out on that one. But I mean, I just want the rest of G1, Master Force, well, some new headmasters. Maybe since we're getting Menasor, a new Menasor, we're probably going to get, hopefully, new combiners. Fingers crossed on that. But Menasor, he was needed. That was needed because Unite Warriors, Combiner Wars, Menasor is just it's the worst one. What are we getting next? I saw they got some leaks of some more stuff supposed to be coming out. And that just released on TFW. I gotta go back to look at it. Who's that?
My dog. I'm so sorry.
What kind of dog you got?
You got a little tiny poodle.
I used to have a poodle. We don't got none. No pets. But then he has some leaks come out today or yesterday or something.
Wait, what? Sorry?
They had some new listings came out yesterday. Or was it already the same stuff? It's on TFW. Or one of them.
Are you sure there were news listings?
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's for the Legacy Velocitron Walmart.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them that said Deluxe Cosmos. That's the only one I'm getting. The rest, I don't care.
I have one of the Cosmos. I think the one from which Cosmos do I have? The last one that came out.
The Titans Return Cosmos?
No, the one before that.
Or the Thrilling 30 Legends class.
Yeah, I got the Thrilling 30 Legends class Cosmos.
The one that comes with
Yeah, I still have it. I just got to find it, but I still have it. I have him in Swerve. The one that comes with it's like a space shuttle gun or something. It's in a box. I have them. Yeah, I didn't lose those. I still have quite a few of those legends, but I mean, if they're going to do a new Cosmos that's about the same size as the other mini bots from War for Cybertron, yes, I know it's going to be better than the rest of the stuff. So, but the only one you want is Cosmos.
When I saw the listing that they were going to do a Deluxe Cosmos, I'm like, yes, I need a Cosmos in my life, please.
We need that. And when are we going to get Gears? Why are they holding back on Gears? We're supposed to get a Gears. We need a Gears.
Yeah, we need a new G1 Gears, please. We need a new G1 Gears. It's taking too long.
You couldn't even get the other Gears.
Swerve. We need a new Swerve as well.
Exactly.
Swerve. Okay.
Because when they came out with the Swerve, they did the repaint for Gears. I went into Walmart, and somebody stole them out the package. And left just the weapon part and left it in the package, and that's it.
What?
Yep. I walked in the store. I was like, I got excited because he was hard to find. Walked up on the package. Somebody took him out the package. And I was just like, I knew it was too good to be true. That's when I walked in the door. Oh, look at that. He's a big puppy. How old are you?
I think he's 9 years old now.
Oh, so he's getting up there in dog years. Oh yeah.
No, I think he's 8. No, he's 8. Sorry, he's 8. 2016 was 3 years old. 9 years old. 9 years old. Yeah.
Well, he can get some Social Security here in the United States. Number 7. We had a poodle when I was probably about 3 or 4 years old, and we always had to take him to the vet because he would eat nuts, like any nuts and bolts or The dolls, my sister's dolls, he'd chew up on them. My little Hot Wheels got chewed up on. And every other day we were literally we were taking them to the vet. When we moved from New Jersey to Florida, we had to give our pets away. And we had a cat and a little white poodle. And his name was Zippy, and the cat's name was Dusty, and we had to give him away because they couldn't go with us because we were moving to a condo down in Florida. And they had like a no pet rule. So, but I was glad though because he got on my nerves. All my Hot Wheels, especially the ones that didn't have like all metal, he would just take them and chew on them.
Oh,
yeah, he would always call like he'd have like he was weird. I don't know where we got that dog from. I'm glad we got rid of him, but then we had a cat and the cat was crazy because he acted like a dog. You couldn't leave the house if you tried to go outside or something. He would get in front of the door and jump around until you just be like, move out of the way, and you can go outside. Other than that, he was a weird one. So I don't have pets, man. All I have is these. These are pets. If you think about
it. Those are pets.
Because you got to take care of them. But yeah, I don't know what else to get from Legacy, man. I don't know what to get.
I know Jaxus is coming out in Legacy.
Who?
Jaxus.
Another Jaxus?
A G2 Jaxus.
Yeah.
I'm not really big on G2, but after seeing Laser Prime, I'm definitely into this G2 stuff. Because it's not all just G1, thankfully. Because this Legacy is not all just G1. There's G1, there's G2, there's Transformers Prime, there's what else? There's the Unicron trilogy, all of it, Armada, Energon, Cybertron, and everything. And
yeah, Legacy is shaping up to me saving my money because I am not. See, the whole purpose when I was collecting during the Unicron trilogy, I was collecting stuff that reminded me of G1. And as we got into Chug, I started selling off a lot of my War for Cybertron. I mean, not War for my Unicron trilogy stuff. I still have a few pieces. I probably got to go look through one of my bins where I have a lot of them all concentrated in one bin. But I spent a lot of money on the Unicron trilogy. I mean, I have both the Hasbro and Takara versions of a lot of them, except for with the Cybertron. You really didn't have to buy the Japanese versions because they pretty much were the same. There's a couple of figures that had minor differences, but the Optimus Prime, the Galaxy Convoy or Optimus Prime, he's exactly the same. There's no difference between the Japanese and American version at all. Only thing you're paying for is packaging. If you get the Japanese version, same thing with the Megatron, same thing with Galvatron. The only figure from Transformers from Galaxy Force that you probably would get that you're not going to get in America is the Starscream. That's the only one because they only made the Voyager version of the mold in Japan. In America, there is a Voyager version, but it's not the same color as the original. That one's going to cost you a lot. Even when it first came out, it cost a lot. Like it was already at like $80, $90 in like 2005. I'm like, I ain't spending that much money on that. I wasn't going to do it. But yeah, but if they do, I just want them to do Japanese Transformers. Bring us some of the stuff we don't have. Since we're getting Victory Saber, we got Overlord, we got Sky Shadow.
I love to see them do modern figures of the Japanese Beast Force dudes. Because I want to see Lyle. I want to see a new Lyle Convoy. I want to see that.
Lyle Convoy.
I know there's a Masterpiece version, but no, I want a Chug version.
Mainline. Yeah,
I'm sticking to mainline because I don't do Masterpiece. So.
Yeah, I don't do Masterpiece either. I mean, I did kind of get into Masterpiece for about.
My problem with Masterpieces is that they're a bit slow. They're too slow. Whereas the mainline, there's a whole lot of variety of stuff.
Exactly.
Universe, the Bumblebee movie, G1, G2, Beast Force, Unicron trilogy, all of it.
Yep,
all these characters I love so much because I love Transformers. I don't care what show they're from. I just love Transformers in general. I love everything about the Transformers. I have no hate whatsoever. all the designs. I love these designs. Whereas some people complain about the designs. I don't know why, but but I love these designs. I love all of these characters because they're so cool. They look cool. They look interesting, and that's what made me buy them. So, and plus they're new molds, and new molds, I'm intrigued. So yeah,
Masterpiece, and I'm glad you said that. See, for a lot of people, back when Chug came out, and of course, we were going into. A lot of people didn't like Chug because Chug took liberties on G1. You're talking like Prime didn't really. Yeah, he turned into a truck, but he didn't have a trailer, or he wasn't the normal block truck. Megatron turned into, a Nerf gun, stuff like that. People got upset with. But when they came out with Chug, that was almost like me reliving 1984. And I remember going into Target buying the entire wave of that stuff. And then after a while, we had every figure. We had everybody. We had Astro Train. We had the Jets. We had, everybody. You didn't have to worry about not getting at least one representation of the figure. It took Masterpiece. We've got 3 versions of Ratchet. Masterpiece barely just got one. You see what I'm saying? Like, they got to wait so long because they got to design the toy to where it looks like the cartoon, but also at the same time looks like a vehicle, the original vehicle that it's supposed to be. And that's a hard thing to do. That's why it's taken so long for them to even get to certain figures. And the bad part about it is you got to go third party. And you know what happens to your third party figure when they eventually release
it? Yeah, there was one third party figure of Ratchet. I'm not sure what it's called, but I think it was called the Voodoo Robot Salus, I think.
Yeah, I remember those. Some people were using those for Chug.
Engo did a review on it, and yeah, that figure was bad. Like, horrible.
But what's worse, I don't know if you remember when Quake Wave came out. That's basically third-party Shockwave. I think it was Fans. Is it Fans Toys? Yeah. Fans Toys or Quake Wave was the hottest thing going. People were selling, and it's got a lot of die cast in it. It's a heavy toy. People were selling that thing for $300-$400.
Hey, what up, Jay Holla?
What's going on?
What's up, man?
When the official Masterpiece Shockwave came out, or Laser Wave, the price of the third-party figure dropped. So you actually are losing money because you're spending money to fill a void. But when they actually decide to release the official figure, then the value of the third-party figure drops below what you paid for it. And that's not good, in my opinion. I mean, you're spending more money and you're actually losing money when you try to recoup the cost. It's like Willis and all those different versions of Hound. And Hound is known for breaking. Masterpiece Hound's known for breaking. But all the third-party Hound figures, their prices drop below what the actual cost was. And I'm just like, that is not to say that my toys have to hold value, but it doesn't make sense because you're going to buy the original, you're going to buy the official when the official comes out. So you're actually spending more money and then your value drops because when you try to sell it, you're not going to get what you pay for it. So I figure I wouldn't even bother with Masterpiece. I tell everybody the minute mainline is where it's at because you have so many figures you can go through. Like if you don't like, say you don't like this version of Perceptor. Well, fine. You can get Titan's Return version. If you're crazy, you can get the Chug version. You're just insane if you get the Chug version, but
if they want a Perceptor, they have many options. They can go with Reveal the Shield, which is not that. Yeah, the alt mode is wrong, but I don't know. I like the alt mode. I mean, I like the look of the alt mode. The robot mode is meh. I don't know the thick legs. I'm not a big fan of that.
The worst thing about that toy is the shoulders do not lock in place.
I mean, the Titan's Return has that same issue where the shoulders don't even lock in place as well. So
yeah, but at least with Titan's Return, you can do it. And I mean, I have a broken Perceptor, and it still does it. But I mean, the actual that revealed the shield, the shoulder joints right here, they don't have anything to clip to. So they just hang off the side. They're hanging basically on a hinge that hangs here. So over time, they droop down, and it looks like he's his arms are like this now. And you have to always fix them back up. I mean, I could if I get him out the. Let me see if I might be able to find him real quick. Give me a sec. Let me see if I can run back in my storage. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, guys. I'm gonna go bring in some figures to transform because why not? Because I'm going to have fun with these figures. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna transform these on camera. Okay. I'm gonna transform some of my figures back into their alt modes because hey, it's fun to do it. So I'll be right back. JJ's Legacy RC is terrible. I'm not gonna say anything about RC until I get the figure because I know for a fact Legacy RC is a fun figure to mess with. I know that. So, and hey, what's up?
Yeah, my bad. So I hit the mouse. That's what happened. I was like, oh snap, I just lost it. Now I'll be right back. Hold on one sec.
Okay, I'm gonna get more figures to transform, so I'll be right back.
Well, JJ, I think I threw him in the garbage. I don't know where I put him. Let me see. Look at him. I thought I put him up in one of my bins, but I guess I didn't. Oh well. I must have really got mad because I don't see him anywhere.
I'm here.
I think I lost him.
You lost? You lost Perceptor? You lost Perceptor.
These are my other two Perceptors right here in this bag.
Oh, there we go. Titans Return and G1.
Titans Return. And I got this was a third party one that KFC did for Magnificus.
Oh,
It's not that great.
Yeah, doesn't look that great. No.
But he has some nice accessories. That's about the only thing I like about him. But yeah, I don't know what happened. I must have got. Oh, I knew what I did. Hold on. I gotta go to the front bins. Normally I'm gonna put stuff.
I like the scale. I like the scale with these two figures right here.
Ah, there he is. Now you get to see how terrible this figure is. It is bad. When I say bad,
I like the scale between these two.
is that the who? Is that the MPM Optimus Prime? One that
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I still want to pick him up. I don't know. I'm on the fence. I
He's a,
don't.
he's a great dude, great figure. I love him. I love him so much. I love him.
He does look good. I hear people complain about some cat ears or something. Or
Yeah, that's for
something.
the truck mode, but I absolutely love this thing. Love the look of this guy. This looks awesome.
Yeah,
And
he looks.
thankfully, the transformation is not a nightmare. Thankfully,
Well, that's good.
because his transformation is way better. It's way more fun to do than compared to the Toy World version. Yeah, the Toy World version just no, no.
I always give it to Hasbro. Hasbro will get it right, or Takara. People always want all this crazy, weird transformation. I don't want to fight.
Yeah, I'm. This is why I don't get that much third-party toys anyway. I mean, I have this dude. I have this dude not from Hasbro. I have the knockoff Unique Toys Parakill. I got him because I heard that his transformation was very fun to do, and it is fun to do. So, and it's quite well done. It doesn't fight you, works with you. So, I like it. I really like it, and I have the Transcraft Mohican, aka Mohawk, which is he's right here. Another third party dude, which looks awesome. Which looks
Who's
good.
that?
This is Mohawk. This is the Decepticon Mohawk from the Last Night, the 5th movie.
Oh,
Yeah, the very interesting little tiny Decepticon. Yeah.
oh, okay. They didn't do that in the main for the Last Night in the toy line. Did they ever do that? They didn't.
Nope. They haven't made Mohawk into a Chuck toy. No. I only have this one. So yeah.
Was he expensive?
He wasn't that expensive to me anyway. He was actually pretty cheap. So considering his size, and I also have the Magic Square. No, Magic Square. Mechanic Studio or MacFans Toys Octane.
That's the Legends, like the Legends.
Yeah, Legend scale thing. So
that's another size I can't get into. I just can't do the Legends scale. Like if it's Legend scale, it has to be a mini bot or something, but not
it looks so good.
But he does. I mean, yeah, he looks like the show, like the cartoon. But I feel like the money that you pay for those size figures is a little too much. My friend had got Iron Factory Mirage. He got the EX version or a special version of them or something. And I was trying to tell him, like, it's really small. He was like, I don't care. I want it. I'm like, okay. I didn't say I didn't warn you. And when he got it, he realized how small he was. He was like, man, I shouldn't have bought this. I'm like, well, you live and you learn. Yeah, but
I love these core class figures because because they're fun to do, they're fun to mess with, and they're adorable. They're just adorable versions of the bigger characters.
I have no core class figures. None.
Trust me. If you get core class Starscream, his engineering will shock you.
Oh no, my friend has them. I play with Starscream and he has Soundwave, and I do like the Soundwave. I mean, I even like the fact that he's got a little cassette. It's like Laserbeak
cassette.
Yeah, I was like, that's neat, but I mean, it has to compel me to buy it, and if it don't compel me to buy it, I'm like, I don't need it, because there's so much other stuff that I collect. It's really, I don't want to get down that rabbit hole, because you could just buy the whole, entire line, and I don't do that with any line. I mean, I'm kind of like, I gotta like it. If I don't like it, I'm not gonna get it.
John Thomas makes a good point here. Legends figures are great for like an office desk, cubicle desk.
I mean, I can play with it at my desk, and I'm sure people walk by and say that's a Transformer, but then I gotta have a conversation with people that I don't like at work, so I tend not to bring my toys to work. Wow. The only toy I bought to work was my oversized Hokey, and that was because we were working after hours, and everybody was like, is that Devastator? I'm like, yeah, it's Devastator. Oh, that's neat. All right, get away from my desk. This is just for me to pass the time. I don't want to talk to you when I'm trying to transform. Yeah, the oversized Hokey is fun to play with. And the cool thing about it is they give you this little weapon stand, so you can put all the weapons on the stand.
I've seen the review of Oversized Hulky by MGO, and
Yeah, MGO has it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks interesting. It looks interesting.
Actually, it was cheap. It was only like $40, and the quality on the toy is pretty good. I mean, it's still subpar plastic, but you can tell it's not going to break. And it's got nice little density to it. It's got a half. I still have it. I just got to find it. It's somewhere around here. But yeah, don't buy this. If you value collecting, don't ever buy this. This will make you want to throw toys in the garbage. This is an example of throwing toys in the garbage because the shoulders don't lock in place. It's like a little piece that holds it together, and that just comes apart so quick. The legs, they're just, don't buy this. Whatever you do, panel people in the chat, don't buy this. Don't even look at it. If they sell this for $5, buy something else. It's not even worth $5 anymore. But somebody will buy this. Get this guy. Get this guy. This is like my favorite toy right now. I have not played with anything else since I've gotten this guy. He's just amazing. Just amazing. Now we need a new Octane, because I have Octane, but I have the is it Titan's Return Octane?
I'm trying to see if I can.
Oh, it's the Legends version. I got the Legends version. Not Legends size, but I got the Legends version. It's somewhere over on this other shelf. And I got Blitzwing. And we do need a new Blitzwing. We need a new Blitzwing, like now. So where's everybody else tonight? How many
I have no idea.
Where at, man? I'm out here chilling, minding my business. I'm behind in the chat. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, we got let's see. Oh, you got Perceptor from Pulse? Yeah, that's a nice one. You're gonna be Pulse has him surprisingly available. The first time they had it on Pulse, it showed that it sold out. But I'm wondering, with this Bumblebee packaging, are we gonna get like another version of RC? Has anybody noticed that they have certain figures on the side of this box?
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I wonder if we're gonna get like a better painted RC, like one that looks more like RC. And then they got Bumblebee. Well, there's like 500 Bumblebees, so I'm not gonna go to that. But then on this other side, it looks almost like Mirage. Does anybody notice that there's a Mirage and then there's an Optimus Prime there?
I think that's just that artwork only. Yeah.
Well, they better not play with me now, because I mean I don't care for that RC, but if they're gonna make a better color version of her, I might actually buy that one. And if
I know for sure that they're gonna put out an SS86 version of RC.
Well, she's still gonna turn into a bar of soap.
I don't know, because it might be a new mold or something. I don't know.
Well, if they do a new mold, I'm in. I'll keep my eye on that one, because I definitely don't like Earthrise Kingdom RC. I don't like that figure. It's who thought of that? Who made that? What were they thinking? That should have been a red figure. That's basically what it is, if you ask me. But I don't know much. I just buy toys. How long you gonna be on tonight, man?
Don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I'll probably cut out in about 9:30 or so. I got to run and grab some dinner, because I got to start my day early tomorrow. And got one more video to edit, and then I think I'm gonna try to learn how to transform this Devastator. I lose my mind, because it's not complicated. It's not bad, but if you miss a step, you might break something. And I don't want to break anything on this thing, because I got them for under $200. I want to spend another $200, because some people are selling it for more than $200. So I had to get lucky and get this one. What's that? Oh, you already transformed it?
Yep.
Oh, snap. Yeah, that's nice. I like
There you
that.
go. There you have Octane in his truck mode.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Now watch Hasbro steal that. Trust me. No, I don't blame them. It's their IP. They can do what they want. But, I would never be upset for them using the ideas from third party. I mean, they did that with Ultra Magnus.
They're doing it with
That's
Menasor
good.
now. They're doing it with Menasor. They're doing it with Menasor.
Well,
They're
I mean, as I explained to everybody, when we get Menasor, it's not going to be Scramble City. So y'all get ready for disappointment. It's not going to be Scramble City. It's going to be, each part is going to be designed to be what it's supposed to be. So I think like drag strips and arm. What's the
Wild Rider and Breakdown on Legs.
yeah, and
Dead End is an arm.
Dead End's going to be an arm. And
That's what the third party companies are doing. That's what the third party companies are doing.
It's the same. Basically, what they're doing is doing with the third. But everybody forgets that Fans Projects did it first. Fans Project did it first in 2012. Their
oh yeah, they did. They did the
M3 Intimidator. The legs and everything combined with the trailer, and the cab turned into the robot, and it did. That thing looks good, man. Damn. Oh, why you put that out there, JJ? Because I'm gonna hit one of these stores and just be like, push the button, and don't look back. Because has he got like die cast in it too? Has he got metal? Is he heavy?
He does have die cast, but I'm not sure which parts are die cast.
Oh, that's okay. I mean, as long as he's heavy, that's all. You know, man, he does look good though.
Yeah.
And he said he's pretty easy to transform. Not.
Yeah, he's not overly complicated, so I like that.
Oh wow! I'm gonna get it. Let's see if I get him. I don't have any. I don't like getting stuff that does like that's. I gotta think about it. Because
yeah, you gotta think about it, man. You gotta think about it.
Yeah, because I just bought. What did I buy? I forgot what I bought. I mean, no, I got I got some more stuff coming from Japan, and a lot of stuff came early, which I didn't expect to come early, and then plus, I really haven't gotten into that Get a Robo, and I got to learn how to transform that one because that's a more expensive toy. So I definitely don't want to break that. I'm just still disappointed that I can't get Voltron right now, and I got 2 copies in both copies the left leg just came out. The pin just said no. So, and I got a replacement part coming from Bluefin. So hopefully that'll get into effect. Let me see something. See who's in the chat real quick. No, that's incorrect. So this was the rumor was that they were supposed to use different versions of Stunticons to create Menasor, and that's not true.
Yeah, that's a fake rumor.
It's a fake rumor. Yeah,
it was a fake rumor, Jay Hala. You really need to step up, man.
Yeah, so what it is, what they were saying is basically the way that he looks on the cartoon is the look that they're going for, and thus when they do this look, it's not going to be where you can do limb swapping like you could with Combiner Wars or with the original G1. The body is designed to have, those parts. Now you might be able to parts the way that they wanted the parts form. You might be able to do that, but as far as I know, it's integrated to look like how you would look on a cartoon. So each of the robots, the limb parts are specifically going to be placed onto a body. That's why Motormaster is going to be Commander class, because that trailer is going to become the body of basically, the body of the toy. And then, of course, you just stick on the car parts and there you go. That's what the third party look. That's what they're going for, which I don't blame them. But will they do that with the rest of the combiners? We don't know yet because they haven't really said anything. But hopefully, if Menasor looks like it's going to be great, and hey, we'll probably get a new Superion because you got to have Superion because, they both debuted in the same episode. And, they'll probably do a smaller version of Devastator, which I'm hoping they do. I mean, I really think that I think they're going to do it. I just think it's probably going to be like maybe next year or so. But we're going to hear about more combiners. They got to do it because Combiner Wars is getting old, man. Unite Warriors just, even though I own a lot of them,
we
ain't cutting it.
need new stuff, man.
Yeah,
New
yeah.
combiners.
You
Seriously
start
need
it's
those.
starting to show its age, especially when you're, especially Bruticus and Defensor. They're not fun to transform. Just put it that way.
What?
They're not. I got them sitting on my shelf right now. They're not fun to transform.
Wait, which ones?
I have so far on the shelf. I have Unite Warriors Minosaur, Unite Warriors Bruticus, Unite Warriors Defensor, Unite Warriors Superion, and I have Predaking.
Okay, there we go.
Now, Predaking is pretty fun, because he's an example of what they're getting ready to do with combiners. Like with Minosaur, all the parts are integrated, so you can't swap anything. They fit the way that they are designed to fit, and it works out because I don't know about you guys, Predaking is stable, very stable. He's more stable than Combiner Wars Devastator. And I used to own Unite Warriors Devastator, so you ain't gonna tell me I own them all, but I still have what's the toughest one to transform? Onslaught. Onslaught, if you don't get his legs right, you could potentially break him or he won't stand up straight. You have to transform it exactly right. And it's a trick to it, but if you don't do it right, he's just gonna break or fall apart. And I've always heard that from a lot of collectors about their onslaughts. I'm like, nah, you got to do that fold once, fold down. It's like fold in, fold down, and then it locks into place. It's a weird transformation, and I hate it. Every time I hate it.
What? I transformed Hotspot, and he's not that hard to do.
Hotspot is not this. Doesn't have that issue as Onslaught. Onslaught you have to fold the legs a certain way. If you watch any video, what's his name? Chefatron pointed it out. I think what's the guy that does the puppets? What's his name? You know him. You've been on his live stream, JJ. What's his name? Oh man, he's got the dragon puppet and the other puppet, and he always eats the toys at the end of the video.
Oh, Bellsbug. There we go.
Yeah.
Bellsbug.
He also said the same thing too. I mean, I don't take him apart, and people are like, well, how did you? No, I'm not taking him apart, and you're not going to take him apart unless you got $200 to give me. So, because that's how much he costs, the cheapest, and I might ask for $250 if you break it. So yeah, $250, so I can get another one. Because I ain't selling it. I'm just going to keep it. Oh, man. Let me get out here. Let me check chat one more time, and I'm going to bounce. Computron. Good luck with getting Computron, man. Yeah, Fellsbug. Thanks, Jason Sharp. Computron going to cost you an arm and a leg. And that's for both versions from what I'm hearing. I have Computron, but I have the Make Toys version, which is overly complicated, and I have not figured out how to turn the legs yet. So, I mean, at least I got the arms and the torso right, but I still ain't transformed the legs to form the dang on toy yet. So, in the box it sits. So, until I figure out I want to do it, I just don't have time. So, maybe one day. But yeah, you can probably get Quantron by Make Toys cheaper than you can get Computron by Hasbro or Unite Warriors, especially Unite Warriors. Because Unite Warriors, they used different molds. It's gonna cost you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Good luck. Get your trigger finger ready on eBay because you're gonna pay about $300 for that and the other one. What's the girl? Victorion. Victorion's now gonna cost you about. She's gonna run you about $250. And if you want the Japanese version of her, where it's like Mega Empress and all that, that's actually going to cost you about $300 now. Trust me, I know. I messed up and never picked them up when they were cheap, And I was like, nope, not paying that aftermarket price to get them. But it is a good
There we go.
combiner, though.
Done.
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that looks like the last part of the movie right there. When he's rolling off.
Yeah.
And he's got the cat ears, too.
The cat ears
Well, he
don't make
does.
me mad. They make me laugh. You know,
What, the cat ears? That
the
don't look
cat ears
bad to
make me
me. I
laugh.
mean,
I'm not bothered by it. You know, I'm not bothered by it.
I wouldn't spend money to fix that. I'd leave it just like it is. And you can fold the gun and put it on his back, or
Yes, you can. You can store the gun on the back, just like that.
oh,
There we go.
look at that. Ah, and how much does that cost? What, $200?
Oh no, I didn't pay for this. I received it for free.
Oh, how? You got a viewer?
No. There was a contest in my country going on, and
Uh-huh.
it's a top spender contest. So you have to spend like at least 100 Malaysian ringgit for Studio Series or War for Cybertron stuff, Siege, Earthrise, Kingdom, all that. Uh, they don't count Cyberverse Deluxes, unfortunately. So yeah, I paid Tigatron during the contest. I paid for Studio Series, Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe during the contest as well. So all together, I paid like 235, and I received this for free.
That's a good deal. So what does he
Yeah.
cost normally?
Normally he would cost like about 600 Malaysian ringgit in my country, 599. So
Is that was that like about $100 or so?
let's see, what the two
It's not bad.
SD is about 143 US dollars.
Oh, that's not bad. He's big.
But
He's
J Hala says MPM Optimus was $124, so around there, around the range.
on that price.
So,
I don't
yeah.
know how I miss. I mean, I know he was at Target, but every time I go to Target, I don't go to the toy section because there's never any toys there. So
I know there are
That
a lot
one-
of steps to do. There are definitely a lot of steps to do with this figure, but overall the transformation is not that bad. It's actually pretty smooth. It's enjoyable. It doesn't fight you. Works with you. So yeah,
he's bigger than Master. He's bigger than MP10. He
I
is a lot bigger than MP10. Oh yeah. He's way bigger.
I didn't realize his part of his feet have battle damage. Interesting.
No, he sounds heavy. Wow.
Yeah, he's pretty hefty. He's pretty hefty himself. So
Yeah, because I mean MP10 is not that's bigger than MP10. I could just by looking at it. I mean, I've owned MP10 about 5 times, so he's bigger. Yeah, I would buy him and sell him and buy him and sell him again. I mean, MP10 was a good figure, though. Don't get me wrong. He's a very good figure. And once you learn how to transform him, he's real easy to transform. I still just want to get my hands on maybe
yeah, this guy
MP44.
can use MP44's trailer as well. So
Oh, so if you had MP44, you in business.
yeah, if I had MP44, I would have shown the trailer, but I didn't have MP44, so I don't have him, so I can't really show it off. And I already reviewed it, so
Yeah, MP44 is too expensive. I can't justify that price. I mean, 400.
I mean, if you open up the box, you can see how much the figure comes with, the trailer, all the accessories, that you can use.
Yeah, but see, that puts it in the territory of Chigokin. And I spent $400 on Volt's fee, but you're talking about die cast. That entire figure is mainly die cast. Of course, he's worth $600 and something, but I got him from Japan. It was used. Everything was good on it. But $440 for a lot of plastic, not so much. We need some die casting here, something to keep this thing grounded, But I might pick up a KO just to kind of see how it is, and then if it gives me the vibe that I want to get the original, I might go out and get it. Just not right now because I got other stuff that I got already on pre-order, so I got about $600 worth of stuff on pre-order, so I can't can't take that chance of me losing my pre-orders because I only got one chance to get this item and I want them. So, but yeah, I want MP44 just for curiosity's sake, just to say that I had him because he looks really really good. I mean, he's awesome. But that one right there is very nice. Yeah, I kind of like that one too. Let me see if I wonder if I can find one. Let me jump back in the chat real quick because I know I'm behind. Yeah, Jay Holler. I know about the knee issues with MP44. That's not the first rodeo with Masterpiece. I used to own MP09B, and the knees, legs, joints just shattered.
What? They
Yes,
shattered?
there was a
The heck?
yes there was an issue with Rodimus Prime, MP09 or MP9 or O9, is it 09 or 9? He had a knee issue, but they didn't report it for B. The B version is the black version of Rodimus Prime with like the burgundy, purple and blue chest, flame deco, and he's a Decepticon. I bought that one back in like 2010, 2011, somewhere in the year, and followed the instructions to transform it, and the knee joint like just fell apart and had to send it back to BBTS. Got my money back. At the time, they didn't have the replacements or something, so I didn't buy it again. But I wanted it for the color. Have you ever seen it? It's a pretty black with that blue instead of the red flame. Oh, I wanted that figure, and he just, yep, didn't have him out the box about a good 20 minutes, and he just went.
Wow.
And it's a known issue. Yeah, there were a lot of issues with Masterpiece figures. Yeah, there's a Hound. I think like the windshield will break during transformation. What's another one that had? Of course, there's the Beast Wars Megatron. That's really had a known issue. I think there was some issues with Dinobot, but I'm not sure of how bad it was. I mean, I heard. I don't think it was something where it was a reported issue like the Beast Wars Megatron. We all know about the waist, the thing just coming apart, man. It's just, I don't know. I mean, it's Hasbro. You know how they go. Or no, that's actually Takara. Let me rephrase that. Don't expect that from Takara, but it happens. It's just one of those things. Now, what does he turn into? This guy.
I'm transforming him now, so yeah, you'll see.
Uh-oh, I gotta see this. Chat here.
Hold on. I haven't transformed this guy in a long time, so.
Now, King of the Beast, you said Beast Wars. You said that you'd rather buy third party Masterpiece over Hasbro's any day. Why? I mean,
it's his money, so he wants to do anything he wants with his money. So,
hey, I make money. I mean, I got a decent job. I can practically buy what I want, but I just know third party Masterpiece, man, that's a death trap, man. That's a money pit, because eventually when the original version comes out, the price of the third party toys drops. I mean, you wait till Takara does the Dinobots. When they do the Dinobots, let's see how many fans toys and fans hobbies Dinobots are going to be on eBay. And I know they're nice and heavy. They put a lot of metal in it, but I'm telling you, man, I can't do it, man. You buy third party, you're taking that risk, man. That's your money, but yeah, I heard X Transbots is another company that's got some overly complicated transformations.
the Stunticons were good. They were good with the engineering. Like X Transport's breakdown, I've heard that he was pretty smooth, the engineering and all that. Like I've heard it from MGO when I saw his review, and I saw that when he transformed it, he never had any issues. Like everything worked pretty smoothly, and everything was good and everything. So
So X
I thought
Transbots made a.
the extra spots break down the Stunticons.
Oh, they
They
got a Stunticons too. How many companies got Stunticons?
well, Fans Toys is one, DX9 is another one, and then X Transpots is another one.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
And
like
meanwhile,
three.
Takara is not. Takara is making Raiden. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. How could they go
Yeah, I don't get
from G1? You were still you haven't finished. You don't have a Jazz. You don't have Mirage. You have all these characters that you have not made, but you're going to go and start making Raiden. I mean, for what purpose? I mean, he's not even there's. It's like Star Saber, MP, whatever. And I own that Masterpiece Star Saber, by the way. Pretty decent figure. I don't say he's great. He has some issues, in the waist. But I don't get it. I don't get like why they keep skipping over characters.
Wait a second. X Transpots has 3 or 4 versions of Menasor? What? When? Huh? I only know one
Oh yeah,
version.
Nanomat. My my screen name is Super Robot Ed, but for some reason it comes up as a toy addict. I don't know why that happens. I gotta fix that. That's the main. I don't even know how I got that name. I'm still trying to figure out how. I guess I was doing something, but yeah, Make Toys Downbeat is pretty good. I'm familiar with the Make Toys. Yeah, that's what happened. Nanomat. It's all screwed up. My name and everything. Oh well, thanks. If you want to hear an old man talk about Transformers, you're welcome. Because I'm pretty old. I'll be 49 in a few weeks, so I still play with toys, which I shouldn't be. I should be doing other things, maybe building a car. But I doubt that.
Yeah.
Oh, he turned into a motorcycle. Oh, yeah. Is that a motorcycle? All right, JJ, you're killing me. You're in suspense over here.
Yep. He turns into a motorcycle.
Oh, dang.
Yep.
That is. And how much that cost? I like that.
I forgot how much it costed me, but it was not that bad. The price was pretty good.
Hey.
There we go. There we have Mohawk in his motorcycle. Look at that! How cool this looks.
Yeah, I like that. I like motorcycles. So you had me at motorcycle. Because we don't have that many motorcycle transformers except for Redcar. It's like the only one we have. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah.
we need more motorcycle transformers.
I agree. I mean, we have Legacy Prime RC, who is a motorcycle, so and that motorcycle looks good, to me anyway.
Now I want that one that you had. That's the first. That's based on the first. The eight was it APC? Or something?
Yeah, APC Toys RC. Yeah, she suffers from paint chipping, so.
Yeah, I mean, I can always fix that. I build Gundams, so I've got plenty of paints. But my wife has. She doesn't have the. Well, let me rephrase this. She sold the first edition RC, but she kept her pink first edition RC. She's never opened it. It's been in a box for. It's been in a box for about 11 to 12 years.
Wow.
She owns the Beast Hunters RC. She has the regular Prime RC. She actually had 3 of them.
I never got the Beast Hunters RC. I just didn't really care about it that much.
See, my wife only collects female Transformers, so that was a gimme. Like the other one that she wants right now is Nautica from that Velocitron or something. Mm-hmm. Is it Viatron pack? I think it had like the they did like the Laser Prime based on there's a repaint of the Optimus Prime from Titan's Return. It's got I forgot what else comes in it, but if you want Nautica, she's gonna cost you about $100 now. So, and the whole set was like
Wait, Jay
$150.
Holla says. Wait, Jay Holla. He says I can't keep my figures in the box.
Well,
Me
I
neither.
mean,
I can't. I can't do it. I can't.
see, it's her toys. So like, I don't. She doesn't take her stuff out of package. She just collects them and puts them up. She's got the what's the SDCC 3-pack where you get like RC, Chromia,
And
Windblade in a box.
oh yeah, that one that comes with a big gigantic sword from Optimus Prime.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's had that forever. I was like, "Can I open it?" She said no. So stays in the box.
What?
When you get married and your wife actually collects Transformers, you'll just agree because at least you know when you buy the toys, you have a chance of not getting fussed at for spending that money. Just saying. You know, that is if you're collecting by the time you're 40. You know, some people stop after a while. So, you know, how old are you now?
I'm 21.
Oh, you're an adult.
Yeah.
You're an adult. Welcome to adulthood, man.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
doesn't get better. I can tell you that much. Whew. Just ask your parents. You know, you trying to slide around money to buy toys.
I
Yeah.
still cannot drive. I don't even have my driver's license yet.
Oh, you didn't get. Oh, well. I mean, yeah, it's up to you. I mean, you know, driving is a privilege, not a right. So, yeah, you're not gonna lose any sleep over that. And if you got good transportation, cars are expensive, man. You got upkeep.
I mean, I have a small car that I can drive around a neighborhood, but again, I can't drive to the.
Oh, well. I mean, so
It's hard for
do you
me
have
to
to get like
park.
a permit and then you get your license, like we have here in the states?
I haven't gotten driver's license classes. I never been to those classes before, so I don't know. I don't know. I need to go do a driver's test or something. I don't know. But
Oh, well, did your parents teach you how to drive, or they just?
yeah, I mean, I barely get taught to drive because they're so busy nowadays.
Yeah, yeah, we got the same issue too. My oldest son wants to get his license. He's a little older than you. He's about 20. I think he's going on 23.
23. Oh wow.
Yeah, my oldest is 26. So
26. Your oldest is 26. Wow. Okay.
yeah, the youngest is 14. Well, got to be 14. He's
14.
an old man. So
No.
and
26.
he's tall.
Man, 26.
Yeah.
12
Yep.
years apart. That's crazy. 12 years apart.
Then I got I have 4 altogether. So I've got 26, 23,
23.
17,
Okay. 17.
and then 13 going on 14. So
13 going on 14. Okay.
yeah, he don't play with toys anymore. He's been stopped. He don't. Mm-mm.
I mean, look at Emgo. He's like over 40 now, so he's still playing with toys.
Yeah, Emgo is like me. I'm probably never gonna stop playing with toys. I thought I would. In my 20s, I was like
Because
late teens.
every time, and I hear his catchphrase, like every time before he ends his videos, before he does the palm of the face thing, like his phrase goes like,
You don't grow old.
you don't grow old. You grow old because you don't stop playing. And remember,
So,
you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud,
proud.
then palm in the face. That catchphrase, that catchphrase tells me, even though I'm like an adult, I don't care. I can play with toys. Hey, it's fun.
Well,
It's fun.
the only thing that sucks about toy collecting is space and what to do. Now, I know a lot of people will buy an entire line of like let's say War for Cybertron. They've got every figure from War for Cybertron.
Yeah, I almost got every figure from the main lines of the War Cybertron trilogy. I'm only like, I really want to get the Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime, the Autobot clones, and Pterosaur. Those 4 figures are I'm still eyeing on them. Once I get them, I'm done with the War for Cybertron Trilogy toyline. Runabout, I don't care anymore. Okay, I can't find him. I'm giving up on him.
Runabout was a weird figure because he was hard to get, and then every Target he was on the shelf like he was a shelf warmer, and then all of a sudden he just disappeared. Like I would go into Target and it was
So
like
weird.
5 of them. I'm like, wow, there's, everybody was chasing him. I'm like, well, yeah, you can go to Target and get him right now. And I came back like a couple of weeks later. I seen 3. Come back, I see a few more, and then after that, they were gone. I think they got on clearance or something like that. And I guess all the scalpers just decided to buy them, and now they're selling them for like 60, 70, 80 bucks.
What?
It's worse is Greenlight. Greenlight came out and she was only $26, and now you'll pay up to about $250 for Greenlight.
Good thing I don't even care about Greenlight.
I mean, I don't blame you. Look, I would not pay $250 for a toy that costs $26. I own it because I own that Elite One combiner. I have all of the figures to Creator. I just never done it. In fact, I still got one in the box I haven't even opened yet. I got to go back and look. But I do have all of them. I can make that combiner, whatever the heck it's called.
It's called Orthia, I believe.
Yeah. As soon as I dig out Elite One, that's a terrible toy. But that's one of those like, But what Optimus Prime don't you have? You said you didn't have an Optimus Prime.
What Optimus Prime? Oh, Galaxy Upgrade Optimus Prime.
Oh, that one. Yeah, he wasn't around a whole lot. Every now and then I would go to Walmart and I would see him. I passed on him because I prefer the original. The original was way better. No. If I had my money, I would get the original all over again. That thing is amazing. To this day, they won't even come close to that. I mean, if you want them, I don't know. I might see. I know some people that might have them, but they probably don't even care about it because nobody really.
I'm only getting him because I compare him with Siege Ultra Magnus, and wow, there's a lot of things that are different between the two figures.
Yeah, the outside armor is different. I think some of the parts in the inner robot are different, but I passed on him. I don't. He just I just didn't like the fact that he was just a repaint remold of Siege Ultra Magnus, and so much was lost in translation from the original. I mean, the original had a built-in matrix. I mean, you could literally pull the matrix out of his chest. I mean, it was just that's still an amazing toy. And if you have Wing Saber and I have Wing Saber. No, I don't have Wing Saber. I'm missing Wing Saber, but I do have the lion that forms the arm.
Oh yeah, the Leo Breaker.
Leo Breaker. I actually have the dark version of him too. They're in a box. But yeah, I have that twice, and I have Leo Convoy. That's also a repaint of that figure. I gotta go look for that stuff. I'm not gonna review that. I'm not looking for that stuff, man. I'm not going to those bins. But yeah, I own them. I still have them, but that Galaxy Convoy is just That's one of my favorite Optimus Primes. If I ever go back into my storage and get him, I will review him. I would review him. I don't care if I get 2 people to watch it. I'm gonna review it because it's just that good of a figure. It's one of those ones where I'll give it its props. I mean, you have you ever owned that?
Nope.
The original?
Nope. I've never owned it. Never owned
JJ,
it.
I'm telling you, that is one hell of an Optimus Prime. The Megatron from that series is big. That's a big boy. I used to have the Galvatron, but I only have the Megatron. Woo. He was my Overlord until I got Overlord. Because I got both Overlords. I don't know why I have 2. I have 2 6 shots. I have 2. Oh, that's right. I gave it to my son. He don't play when he's lifted in the box. he wants to sell it. So
Wow, he wants to sell his.
yeah, he doesn't play with toys. He just wants to play Call of Duty on his phone. So that's all he
What?
cares about. Mm-hmm.
What?
Yep. He's I told you he's an old man. He's like an old man. He's tall as me almost. Yeah, he is tall.
What? Seriously? He's
Yeah, he's
someone
about
tall as
5'10".
you?
Yeah, he's
Someone
5'10".
tall as-
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm
Wow.
6 feet tall, so he's 5'10". And he's still growing. So yeah. Yeah, he's grown out of toys. He got a lot of Hot Wheels though. He got a ton of Hot Wheels, but they don't. And my oldest son has a lot of Power Ranger toys. He collects. He doesn't play with them anymore, but he's got them. And his are worth a lot of money because he's got the stuff from like 10 years ago. 10. Yeah. Now he's got stuff older than that. I forgot. We've been buying his stuff for him since 2005. So yeah, they follow my lead. They keep their toys in good condition though. I'll give them boy props. So when he sells his stuff, he can buy a car.
Wow.
Yep. Now that's gonna be your issue when you have kids. And how you gonna wait till you have to buy toys and you gotta buy toys for your kids. Oh my God. You gotta buy 2 sets of everything. And if your kids like Transformers, you in trouble. Because if you don't buy their own, they're gonna break yours. That's what happened to mine. Let's see what the chat's saying. Oh, you collect Hot Wheels, Jay Hollow? I do too, but I went to Target and I couldn't find anything. So there's quite a few scalpers out there that, you know, they go hunting. They'll stand in front of the pegs, and sometimes you have to kind of like push them out the way a little bit because, you know, they act like they own the pegs, you know, but they're getting the Hot Wheels they want for resale, you know, because treasure hunts, the super treasure hunts are selling for anywhere between $75 to $100 for a toy that costs $1. So, you know, I get it. I get it. But yeah, I've stopped buying Hot Wheels. You know, I just kind of had to give up on that. But I own a lot of them, though. I just haven't decided what I'm going to do with them. I might sell them. Who knows? I need to get out of Hot Wheels. That gets expensive after a while. Very expensive. So the only thing you collect is Transformers, JJ? You collect anything else, or?
No, I only collect Transformers.
No Power Rangers, nothing, any of those.
Power Rangers. I'm thinking of it. I'm thinking because I've seen like one of those model kits that look really good. So I don't know. I might.
Yeah, I've seen you talking about the. I forget the line, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly. I have a model kit for is it Dynaman? Oh, not Dynaman.
There we go.
Hold on. I'll tell you in a second.
That sweet Lamborghini.
Look at that. Look at that's what I got. Yes, that's the from
Unique Toys. It's from the Unique Toys Parakill mold.
That's what's the Lockdown, right?
The Lockdown Visual Toys. Yeah, Visual Toys.
And that's why you had turned into that car. Was that Masterpiece?
This is like a knockoff of a third-party figure. So, yeah, it's the knockoff Unique Toys Parakill, aka Age of Extinction Lockdown, and just look at that. Look at how clean this is. How
I like that. Oh hell yeah!
Just look at that.
I'd buy it just for the car. just for the car. Just for the car alone, and put it on my shelf. Yeah.
I love transforming this figure. It's not that hard to transform. It's pretty easy. So, like the legs are easy to transform, arms are easy to get around, and you know a lot of folding. So, but all around though, it's a fun transformation. I love it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it does look nice. I'm impressed with that.
And it also comes with the gun the gun face thing.
Oh, the gun. Every time I look at that, I feel like somebody's got some issues. All right, Michael Bay, what was you thinking about when you did that? You know what I'm saying? What was on your mind?
Well,
So
I love the Bayverse designs. I grew up with the Bayverse, so yeah, I have a soft spot for the Bayverse. So.
Somebody got LG 35 and LG
Oh,
44.
you finally got the Takara Legends 35 and LG 42, Jinrai and God Bomber with Toy Hack stickers in your collection. You got God Bomber, the whole package. Got Jinrai. Woo.
You can have God Bomber. You can have that piece of crap. It is the worst. Oh my god. Do you have that God
Nope.
Jinrai God
Nope.
Bomber?
Nope. Never cared. Never cared.
God Bomber is a nightmare.
It's weird that he has the same connections to the Combiner Wars dudes.
Yeah, you can do the combiner. You can connect Combiner Wars toys to them, but when you try to turn it into the Super God Jinrai, you got to know what you're doing with that, and it takes a while to get all those parts to fit, and it's a mess. That needs a redo. It
They
definitely
need
needs
to
a
do a
redo.
redo of the Power Master Optimus Prime. They need to redo that. It doesn't need to be a headmaster. Please don't make it a headmaster. It's not a headmaster. It's not supposed to be a headmaster. That really ruined it for me with Perceptor. Yeah.
Yep. But
Titan's
you know
Return
what?
is so freaking annoying. I can't handle Titan's Return. Oh my gosh, I can't.
If you want to make it perfect, you have to buy this. And I'll hold on to me because he's sitting. I have him sitting right here.
You have to buy the perfect effect upgrade kits. You know.
Oh, you got to buy about 3 of them.
Yeah. You have to buy one that has the Power Master.
Yep.
And the head. You have to buy the perfect effect Jinrai Prime. The small little dude.
I broke this.
You broke it? What?
So the way that it transforms, it's not broken. It still works, but the smokestacks sit here. When you flip this part around, you have to flip the smokestacks out of the way. If you mess up, it pops. So yeah, I took it. This is the 2 kits because right here, that's the in the front, that's the Power Master or God Master, and it's just little plastic looking guy. I mean, he's flimsy as I don't know what, but I mean, at least he's the actual, who he's supposed to be. You know what I mean? Like he's not a head. He's not a head. So, but I mean, they did a good job of the detail.
I
can see
that.
The
little Power Master Apex guy.
Yep. Yeah. Or Jinrai in Japan. Yeah, that also was a weird time for me because when I
they
first
used to call him High Q, I think they used to call him
High Q. In Japan, yeah, he's High Q in America. In Japan, he's basically Jinrai because in Japan,
when I look at Jinrai, the whole robot guy, the whole robot dude, the whole Optimus Prime deal. To me, I see that as Optimus Prime. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care.
Well, have you ever watched Master Force?
I mean, I have seen some scenes where like the Optimus Prime was supposed to be the Transmector for Jinrai, but then Jinrai, became the robot himself. So
yeah, they originally built that he was supposed to be Optimus Prime, but of course, Optimus Prime died. So what happened is in Japan, they didn't get Transformers the movie until '89. So he kind of just died off screen. Yeah, watch Headmasters. Watch the first 3 episodes when they show the synopsis of what happened, and Megatron shoots Optimus Prime, and he just falls like this and turned gray. It's basically what Japan said because Japan still had a lot more life with Transformers than we did in America. That's why they got 30 something episodes and 30 of Headmasters, 40 of Master Force. And I think 37, 38 episodes of Victory. But there's like 3 episodes of Victory that are recaps. And then, of course, it came out with Zone. And then Zone didn't do well. Zone only had 1 episode, and then it just got beat out by the Gaukaiser? It got beat out by some weird show. Then after that, they went to Brave. You know, Brave Transformers. If you ever watched the Brave series, that's basically a continuation of Transformers because a lot of the later Japanese Transformers show up in the Brave series. There's a repaint of what's his name? What's the bad guy from Victory?
Deathsaurus. Yeah, Deathsaurus.
Yeah, he gets repainted to a red version of Deathsaurus, and he's supposed to. And then there's the Dinobots that are the Geisters in, I think, is it Firebird? Yeah, and Grand Firebird. The Dinobots got repurposed into bad guys, and then in Might Game, they took Diatlas and Sonic Bomber. They repainted them into Enryu and Goryu, which is a red version of Sonic Bomber and an all-white version of Diatlas. And they're expensive, really expensive. I used to own them for a small time, but I made a flip. I flipped them for way more money because I had to get out of Brave toys. I had a lot of Brave toys. Trans Aaron knows a lot about Brave. Me and him talked about Brave because he knows. Me and him know a lot about those series. And of course, you know, Go Gaigar. That's the last series of the Brave. That's why it's called King of Braves. It's over the top. And I love Go Gaigar. But yeah, a lot of Transformers got Sky Gary. Sky Gary got reused. He became Deaf Gary Gunn, a red repaint of Sky Gary. There's also Great Shot, Six Shot, got turned into a winged version of Six Shot, and the toy is pretty much the same. Scott, is it Sky Maru?
What? One thing is what's hilarious to me for Jinrai, when he's in his exosuit, Power Master suit thing that combines with the Power Master Prime deal. I'm not sure how he transforms without breaking his limbs.
We all said the same thing. We all said that. We're like, how is he doing that? Because he's literally folding. You know what I mean? How does he? I can't figure it out. It's like Power Rangers. You know, when the Power Rangers, when they turn into the Rangers, they get hit with lasers and swords, and they just go, but they don't die. I guess that's the same thing with him. He just, your limbs just fold because in real life, we'll be hearing some bones cracking. Like, hey, what's going on here? But I mean, you know, that's the power of imagination. We just imagine in our brains that he's okay. You know, like, yeah, he's fine. He'll be all right. You know, but you got a point there because all of them do that. Like, think about the headmasters, man. Like, how well, for America anyway. Think about that.
Target Master is even worse.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, man. Like, how you gonna fight? Your legs are folded up on your ass, man. No offense, but I'm just saying they're folded up on your butt, and we're shooting you, and you're okay with it. Like yeah, you know, I'm a transector. Look at me. Like, I don't know about that. Like, how about Daniel? Daniel turns into a whole head for RC.
How it's so weird because he's wearing the same exosuit he had in the movie.
Yeah, and it's like, how? And then she goes, "Don't worry, Daniel. You'll be safe with me." Well, you living in her body. You guess so. Of course, you're gonna be safe. You know, Transformers. That's the other thing I always tell people, man. The movies. I give the movies credit. The live action movies credit for kind of fixing
and
for fixing some of the, you know, issues that we didn't think about as kids, because, you know, we didn't think about that when we were little kids. We were just like, hey, they transform, look, you know what I'm saying? But then when you think about it, it's like, how the heck do they grow? You know, like, and think about this now. Megatron turns into a gun. In the comic, When he transformed, he turned into a gun that could fit in a person's hands. But in the cartoon, he's transformed into a gun that's fit in a robot hand. Exactly how big is he supposed to be? You know what I'm saying? Or Soundwave. Soundwave turned
to a radio that's so small.
The funniest episode is when he told Ravage, get in Teletran 1 and get all the information. Spike walks in and he transforms to this little tiny little freaking little box. And here comes Spike. Oh, look, it's a tape deck in the middle of nowhere. You went to, come on, man. This
the G1 cartoon, I don't know. I mean, I've watched the episodes and I just can't stand the animation like for the 80s cartoon. Like there's so many errors, and there's one point where Soundwave's Decepticon symbol became a purple Autobot symbol. I'm like,
yeah, shattered glass, baby. But you gotta think about 80s animation. You're talking about a car. Well, actually, let me get my G1 hat on. Season 1 of Transformers actually wasn't that bad because it was only 17 episodes. Where it really got bad was season 2. Season 2 was terrible. Like if you go back and look at it now, you can see how awful the animation was. And there was barely any episodes. Like if you look at the first 3 episodes of Transformers, the original 3 episodes, the three-parter, the animation was pretty consistent. You had a few episodes here and there where it was bad, but overall, the animation was pretty consistent. But when you get to season 2, I'll have to go back and cap some of that stuff because you're gonna be like, what? Like literally, there's some crazy errors. And season 3 got even worse because they just didn't care anymore. That's why everybody talks about certain episodes.
If people want to complain about size and scale, you guys need to just if you
watch
look,
the episode of G1.
Okay, no. If you look, okay, I'm gonna share my screen here with the grayscale prototypes of the Generation Toy Dudes. If you look at Groove right here, just look at how big the freaking motorcycle is.
Oh, it's huge.
It's even bigger than a helicopter. I'm like, what?
That is. Hey, does this come out yet?
It already came out. I'm going to review the whole set. It's already done. They already done it. It's already out.
How the heck did they? That's a good. That motorcycle is ridiculous. Come on, man.
It's ridiculous. I know.
Man, hold up, man. How you getting away with that? You know what I'm saying? Like that, you could put one of those cars on there, and he would be riding the motorcycle. Yeah, but you got a point, JJ. Nobody thought about that. Even when you watch like episodes of G1, Groove just comes out of nowhere. Groove just rolling down the street like, yo, I'm a motorcycle. And I mean, they didn't factor that nobody.
Really? I don't remember that. Wait, I don't remember that.
Okay. Have you ever watched Scramble City? Have you ever seen the Scramble City episode?
I think I've seen it before, but I can't remember.
Okay, so if you watch Scramble City, when Metroplex comes out, he's going to come out with the protector box. Groove is just a motorcycle, just riding with them, boy, and he ain't got nobody riding him. He just rides out of nowhere. I kid you not. I kid you not. I've watched Scramble City 400 million times. I can tell you, when they call out the fencer, I don't know if you can play it on stream because Scramble City, anything could get you flagged. But I'm just saying, yeah, he just rolls out, man. He just rolls out.
There was one part that Hotspots didn't have his mouth plate.
Well, the G1 toy don't have a mouth has a mouth plate.
No, I mean the cartoon.
Oh yeah, the cartoon. Well, the cartoons. Well, I mean, well, look at I think didn't Grapple have like a black or a yellow head? Like some episodes he had a black head, sometimes he had the yellow head. That was another one, a mistake they made a lot.
Hmm.
That was another one. Yeah, I mean, yeah, G1 is it's bad.
I mean, look at the G1 toy group. Yeah, the motorcycle is bigger than the car.
Yeah,
So
he's big. Yeah, like
he's even bigger
literally.
than the ambulance. What the heck?
Yep. Well, think about it now. He has to be a
Woo-wee.
leg. He has to be a
Woo-wee.
leg.
Woo-wee. Oh man, if he was just as tiny as because motorcycles are are usually
They're not.
tiny.
They're no.
They're usually small, but then with
Now,
groove.
yeah.
Oh
Think,
dear.
think about this. A lot of people got mad during Combiner Wars because they replaced him, Groove, with Rook.
But he's not completely replaced. He's still part of the team.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he. But now think about this. Didn't it make more sense for him to be a chest decoration than to be an actual full size figure? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Think about it. Think about it. They made him because if you got the
He was a chess
American
minion.
version,
He was a chess minion.
it's chest minion, right? Now the Japanese version, they made a full size Groove, and to this day, he just don't make sense. Like he even as a toy, we was like when we were kids, we even complained. We were like, "Yo, why he's so big?" And we just like, well, we're kids. We don't know any better. But then we would ask that question, like, who's gonna ride him? You know what I'm saying? Is he gonna shrink? Because we know mass shifting, but we just said shrink. We're kids. We're like, and he gonna shrink. Now we're saying, yes, he mass shifts down due to what do they call it in Age of Extinction? They had what was it called? What was the material they called it? Stanley Tucci character was calling it. When they were doing the experiments on the Transformers, they had they made the Galvatron, of course, but they have like Ratchet or somebody in Age of Extinction who was like hooked up to a machine or something, or
They had brains. They had brains hooked up into the machine.
yeah,
And
but
Megatron's head was there, and Ratchet's severed head was there as well.
but didn't they remember the part where Stanley Tucci character was like, this is what did they call it, the stuff that they're made of,
Transformium.
That's what he said it was, Transformium.
Yeah, Transformium.
Yeah, it was something cheesy. Yeah,
okay. I hated that transformation scheme for Galvatron and his new Decepticon army. I hated it. Like if you look at Age of Extinction Junkie, like he was about to transform normally like any other Cybertronian, and then he just splits into particles of cubes. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
You were about to transform normally, which was going to make me happy, but then you just split into particles of cubes. Oh, what the heck?
Yeah, we complained. I went to the movies to see that with a group of friends, and these friends aren't all. They're not all of them are not transform. They're not Transformer fans. It was only two of us that are actual fans. The other ones were sitting there. They were clowning us like, "Look, your Transformers don't even transform anymore. They're turning into little cubes. Look at that dumb stuff." I can't say what they really said because I don't want to mess with your stream. But I'm just saying, in the movie, we were looking sad.
I'm okay with the toys. The toys, they cannot, replicate that particles of cubes thing. They cannot. I'm okay with the toys because they transform normally like any other Cybertronian does. So I'm okay with that. But in the movie itself, no.
Yeah, it was.
Man.
Look, it was bad.
Bro,
it was bad.
Cheating. That's cheating.
When Galvatron came out and he did that whole particle thing, I held my head down. I just went like this. I just went. They didn't even. I mean, I got the idea. We all got the idea. This is a nod to Galvatron and everything. Megatron becoming Galvatron, but it was just like, man, show us how he transforms. We don't know how this man transforms. He's turning a bunch of cubes. And then I was just like, and I mean, they ribbed us throughout the rest of the movie. I was just sitting here like, man, I don't know. When the Dinobots came out,
I still love Age of Extinction because the characters, the Autobots, get more screen time, get more character time. I mean, that's why I love Age of Extinction a lot. I love the Dinobots as well. The Dinobots are freaking awesome, freaking badass. I just love the Dinobots. I love how big they are, and with Studio Series Grimlock in my collection, I love that figure. It's so screen accurate. Just love it. I love it so much. Love it to death.
You talking about the AOE version, right? The
Yeah, the Age of Extinction version, not the SS86 version. I can hear an echo.
Oh, I have my volume turned down.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hold on. Yeah, because I don't have the volume turned up on the mainstream. I don't have anything else on. Let me see. I guess I can mute.
Is YouTube on or something?
It might be YouTube because I'm not. I mean, I know how to live stream. I turn my volume down. I turn it all the way down. It could be me because I'm far away from my camera. That's my natural echo. I'm not on my Sony. I'm on my just plain webcam because the battery on my Sony is dead until I get this pass through camera kit, and I can use my Sony. But I'm using my my webcam. Woo! I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta get ready for work. I do gotta bounce because I gotta get some sleep, and I don't want my wife coming here bugging me, get mad at me because I'm online. I gotta do this again, man. When the next time you go live stream, man?
We gotta get Crimson Raptors on. I miss him.
I haven't seen him in like months. Where is he?
Yeah, where he at? Like he used to come over to my channel a lot, but I don't know what happened.
I haven't seen him. I have wait a minute, Crimson Raptors. Is that no, is that the one that does the customs?
Maybe
he somebody else should live stream on Saturdays and then they stop. I can't think of who that is. Is that my brain ain't working. Can't think of who that is. Not he used to stream with Danny Dolphin and M3 would be on there and another guy. He was doing it on Saturdays.
Someone got this guy.
Yeah, he had Target. My friend works for Target. My best friend works for Target. He's been working for them for 20 years. Yeah, he told me about it. I'm passing on that.
Yeah, I have all three of my Datsun brothers. I'm good. I don't need Super.
Yeah, I don't need another one.
I only care about Prowl, Smokescreen, and Blue Streak. That's all I care about.
As long as you have those three, you don't need anything else.
Yeah, I'm happy with my three Datsun brothers. I'm happy with them.
Well, my problem with the Blue Streak is he's not Blue Streak. They used what's his name?
Silver Screen.
No, it's Smokescreen.
Oh yeah, they used the Smokescreen mold.
So that's not Blue Streak. That's not Blue Streak. You didn't use the original Smokescreen.
They didn't use the Earthrise Blue Streak mold.
Yeah. So
the one that was retooled slightly. Yeah.
Oh, you mean the one that's well? The funny part about it is that if you bought Siege Prowl and Siege Blue Streak is a repaint of the Prowl with the Prowl head. But if you bought Earthrise Prowl, that's Blue Streak's head. Isn't that crazy? The other thing that I noticed is that Mirage transforms just like Ironhide did in Chug, where he's not, the back of the car has a fake chest. Same thing with Ironhide from Chug. The back of the car was actually.
They kind of changed that with Kingdom Mirage because he's not. No wait.
Yeah, no. Now Kingdom Mirage, his chest is in his back. It's still in the back. It's the same thing. It's just remolded. But yeah, I have both of them. But
it's not that noticeable because.
Because his chest looks more G1, but that first one, that Siege one, man, his chest. I was like, man, that's your chest right there in your butt. That's not cool. I gotta be my boy like that, man. I love Mirage. Now that's my favorite. That's one of my favorite G1.
I don't display my figures just facing the wall, so I don't really care what the back looks like. So.
Yeah, but if you transform him, you're gonna see the back of him. You're gonna still see his chest when you turn into a car. You're gonna look and say, "Come on, man, why y'all do that to that man like that?" Ironhide was even worse, and I'm just like, why y'all? You couldn't make him transform like his G1 self. I don't know.
Because I have Earthrise Ironhide, and the front of the truck just keeps real, no fake parts.
Yeah, I mean that makes more sense. But if have you ever had the classics Ironhide? Ever? Okay. One day I'll bring him out of the closet. I might even decide to do a little 5-minute review.
It's
You're gonna see how
hilarious.
horrible that figure
It's
was.
hilarious, the classics Ironhide looks like he's gone under a train wreck because there's so many cracks in alt mode.
I ain't think about train wreck. Now that you mention it, he turns. It is ugly, man. He's got lines. He's got diagonal lines going here, straight lines going there.
And this is why the Wolfenstein trilogy is so much better now.
I told everybody that Siege. I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, Earthrise, hands down, is my favorite of the three, but Siege was the best toys of the three. I mean, quality wise, Siege.
For me, I enjoy a lot of the Kingdom line way more because it's nice, nice happy medium between G1 and Beast Wars.
Yeah.
I'm a Wars fan, so
Yeah, I agree. But man, when they hit us with Earthrise, I was so pissed off because I spent a lot of money getting all the figures thinking that this is going to be what we're going to get. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, there's going to be an Earth version of the Jets. And I'm like, huh? What? You lying. I thought people were lying. And all of a sudden I saw the picture. I'm like, I just spent all this money.
I mean, when I saw Earthrise Star Stream, I'm like, okay, I already have Siege Star Stream. Do I need this? And I'm like, you know what? I don't have the classics mold, so duh, of course. I mean, I don't have classic Starscream. I have classic Sturge only. That's the only one I have from the classics mold. But yeah.
Oh,
But I'm glad they used that classics mold to make the Earthrise Starscream because it updates the mold because that mold didn't stay that well.
I'm gonna put it to you this way. I own
It didn't age well.
damn near every iteration of the Chug Seeker, except for probably Nacelle and the G2 ones they came out with.
Mm-hmm.
I had every version of Starscream, and I still own the Chug Seekers, by the way. I still own them. Like I can go and get them right now. But they're falling apart. And when I say they're falling apart, I have them still in the package. Skywarp, he's crumbling. Like every time I go and check on that figure, another part of the plastic is just falling apart.
Oh wow, that's not...
Yeah. And I mean, I don't play with them. So Transformers United did the Aces and the Elites, and if you put the two packages together, they form a poster. And the Siege, oh my goodness, the Skywarp has so much paint on it that it's causing the plastic to degrade, and it's a known issue with it. And it's like chrome. Yeah, it's a chrome paint.
My main thing with the Chut stuff, like I was not that impressed with the Generations Thrilling 30 line. Like my Generations Rhinox sucks. Like
yeah, he had issues. He had some. I didn't buy him. He had issues.
Like I mean, I don't mind the figure. I mean, I like transforming it. Transforming him is fun. It's okay. But where the ankle tilts are is just weird and just awkward. I don't like it. No. Mm-hmm. And the way his legs are so freaking loose, there's no way to fix it. And it's no. I honestly don't like that figure that much. I'm not a fan of that mold.
No, this is where Kingdom. Now I know a lot of people don't like the simplicity of Kingdom, but I think Kingdom is the better. It's the better buy. If you ask me, I would not buy, like, whatever reason that people are saying, I wouldn't go back and buy Generations Rhinox at all. Like it's just not. It doesn't make sense. Now the only Generations toy that I still think has not really been eclipsed yet, Generations RC is one of them. Yeah, she doesn't have all of the articulation, but at least Generations RC transforms, and that's I like Earthrise RC. Just it, it's a big
For me,
disappointment.
I'm okay with Earthrise RC because when I watched MGo's review on her, it's a mainline deluxe G1 style RC, so of course it's gonna have a backpack. And you look at her G1 animation model, how is that gonna transform into a car like that? Like if you watch the G1 cartoon, her thighs freaking expand when she
Yeah,
transforms.
but here's the thing though. Generations RC turns into the car mode, and that actually looks more G1 than the actual Earthrise RC.
I mean,
And not
I didn't buy the Thrilling 30 RC because I actually don't prefer the look of the robot mount. She's too thick, and she's not that thick. Earthrise RC, I look at her, and the proportions are so much better to me anyway.
well, I'll be honest with you. This is the one time where I want to get the masterpiece, just because of the fact that the masterpiece does a good job, even though she's got the grandma chest. No offense, she does, but I did a video on that. But I went to my friend's house where I shoot my videos at, and he just got Nightbird, and yeah, they did a good job with that. I mean, the
Yeah,
fact that
Nightbird, I will say, masterpiece Nightbird looks
he is,
better. It looks better. It looks
yeah,
way better. It
it
fits the
is.
mold perfectly. With RC, uh-uh.
No, it's just the chest. A lot
The
of
chin
people,
is too low, sitting too low, and oh
yeah,
my god, the neck feels
well,
like it's too long.
they said that there's no way that they could make the chest rise. They it's no way to do it.
Hey,
Like,
if Hasbro can make the Earthrise RC look better, with the look it accurate with the chest being not too low, it's just a nice position. Why can't they do that with the masterpiece version? Like, why? Just
well,
why?
you have to understand two things. So masterpiece is in you're talking this is where the problem is. There's no engineering in Earthrise RC. There's none whatsoever. You could fold RC as long as you can get RC to fold up in that shell, you're good. I mean, there's no real transformation involved. Generations RC, you got to transform her. She transforms, and the car parts, yeah, they all fold up, but it's actually a transformation. When I had Earthrise RC, I mean, all I had to do is just make the arms go like this, make the legs go like that, climb it in the shell, and you got a car. I mean, that's a red figure if you think about it. That's why they were able to do that, because this is the part where it was lazy engineering. That's why they have her turn into a motorcycle for years, because it's easier to turn into a motorcycle than it is to turn into a car and still be, you know, looking feminine. Like Road Rage was supposed to look more feminine. The early prototypes had a
Mm-hmm.
completely different look for the Kingdom Road Rage.
Mm-hmm.
Kingdom Road Rage is supposed to look totally different, but then I heard they scrapped it for whatever reason. I guess something didn't work right, so they had to go with just
Kingdom
the
Road Rage looks more masculine than feminine.
yeah. But the original was supposed to be, it was supposed to look like a more streamlined. So if you ever see like Masterpiece Road Rage, Masterpiece Road Rage has a more feminine look
Yeah,
than Tracks.
yeah.
And I think they did Loud Pedal. I think
Loud,
Loud Pedal is a repaint.
they've
I'm
never
not
done
mistaken.
loud pedal on the chug line
No,
in
not
the.
in Chug. I'm talking about Masterpiece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, Masterpiece. Not Chug. No, they only did. The only other time we got Road Rage was in BotCon, if I'm not
Mm,
mistaken. And that's
mm, mm.
technically Shattered Glass. It's not even.
Right.
It's not even.
Yeah. Shadow
But
Glass tracks, I believe. Yeah.
yeah, Shattered Glass tracks or whatever. But people were using that as a Road Rage on the flip side of things. But I mean, I only can expect but so much for the main line. I'm not upset about that. Like it didn't bother me.
I'm not, for Earthrise RC / Elito 1, I'm not upset about the two figures because Yeah, I actually like Elita One more than RC because
I,
what they remolded, what they retooled. I think Elita One looks really good. And my only problem with Elita One, there's a lack of color in the alt mode. Like for RC, her alt mode definitely has a lot of color on her. And I don't mind Earthrise RC that much because I like transforming her. I have no complaints. Like shell forming makes me want to transform the figure like so quickly, and it's fun to transform, and it's fun to pose because she actually has thigh swivels, ankle tilts, waist swivel.
she, mm-mm. She got ugly feet. She got long foot. It looks
and
weird.
and I'm okay with the feet because she has a huge backpack, and the heel spurs help her balance that well. And to me,
Oh
anyway, it's my opinion.
no, I
And
mean I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying like it's one of those things where you just go.
and I like the idea that you can actually take the majority of the backpack off of her and make it into a hoverboard. I think that that's fun to do. It's playability. To me, I follow Emgo with that. So yeah.
The person I'm just gonna put it like this. So the person in the marketing for that toy that did that, he did an excellent job of selling that figure because I'm telling you, I've tried every way from sundown to like that figure and I can't do it, man. I can't, you know.
That's
I mean,
okay.
I
It's
can't.
fine, man.
I
You are
can't.
right. You are right to have your own opinion. So
Well, I mean, it's. I mean, I know. I mean, like I say, I know people that do like her, and I know people get upset, but it's like I just, I expected more than what we got. Well, not more. Well, yeah, I do expect more because you're talking Generations RC came out in 2013, 2012, 2013. Yeah, 2013. And you had 7 years to improve from there to make it better. And it's just, functionality wise, yeah, I get it. But as an actual transformer, nah, I'm not, I just don't get it. And it's like, I'll give you the credit if you couldn't go any further. If you couldn't go any further with the figure, because there's some figures you just can only do but so much. You know what I mean? Like you can't. If you push the envelope, it's going to cost you an arm and a
mm,
leg.
mm,
But they
mm.
just couldn't do it with RC, and I'm just like, but you and my friend have this. He loves that RC. He'll defend that RC with all of his power and might. And I just go, all right, man, I'll leave you alone because I know he's passionate about that RC. So if I ever bring him on a live stream, he'll be like, he'll be telling me to shut up. He's like, shut up, Ed, shut up, because you're gonna. But no, because we talked about it. We every now and then I go in his house, we talk about RC. It's because as soon as you go in his house, RC and now the Nightbird sit on the shelf,
Yeah.
Masterpiece one, and then he's got the other RC and Lifeline sitting on the other side, and I just go, ah. I just like ribbing him because he's my friend. But Alita One, it does look better. For some reason, I can tolerate it. I don't know why. And I have two Alita Ones. I have one that I have that's my copy, which I played with. And
If you wanna talk about a figure that completely sucks,
Mhm.
you can complain about Power to Prime's Jazz and Power to Prime Starscream. Those two figures are my least favorites.
Yeah, but
I
Power to Prime Starscream was just, I don't know what.
He has a freaking
Oh,
tiny head, Popeye forearms, chunktastic legs. I'm like,
you know, that figure,
in jet mode, the landing gear is at the wrong position. I'm like, huh?
but here's the
What?
thing, Here's the thing. They turned that into Alita One. Think about it. They remolded that into Alita One. And
But
I
to
was
be
just like,
honest, I think Alicia One wears the mold better.
I agree it does look better, but her legs, how the legs collapse into each other? They
Mm.
don't stay together. That's
Oh
it.
yeah. Oh dear. Oh
Yeah,
dear.
I just my wife was like, should I
I'm,
get that
I'm,
figure?
I'm
I'm like,
glad. I'm
no.
glad my only G1 Elite One is the Netflix Elite One. I'm glad. Okay, I'm glad I have that.
Yeah,
I don't need a Power of the Primes one anymore. That thing is useless to me. I'm not gonna buy an Elite one that turns into a jet. That's completely wrong.
Not only that, they that whole transformation and stickers. How about the stickers were already peeling off the thing
Stickers,
the minute
yeah,
you get it?
stickers are horrible stickers.
I peeled all the stickers off of the Starscream, and there was more detail underneath the stickers than the actual stickers.
Wow.
I was like, oh, I can paint this. Then I just threw it in. Like I broke the Starscream just to get to the head, and found out later I couldn't take the head off because it's stuck on the pin. So yeah, he's in the trash. Yeah, I broke.
He's in the trash.
Yeah, he's in trash. And Jazz, I don't have Jazz, but I have the Ricochet. And out the gate, the joints were super loose. And I had to use. So if you ever want to tighten up your joints, use this. It's not super glue. It's regular glue.
Regular glue? What?
So
regular glue.
Yeah, this is clear, cheap glue. What this does,
Gorilla glue. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's clear. It forms a gel, and it doesn't mess with the paint. And what it does is you peel it out, and it tightens up the joints. Like I tighten up the joints on Perceptor in record time with this, because nail polish can eat away at paint. Clear nail polish can eat at paint, so you don't want to do that. And also, clear nail polish can actually damage plastic, but this just forms a gel. And then you just kind of use like a little putty knife and kind of just skirt it away, and now you got tight joints, and you don't even know I did it. Yeah, I've been using this for about a year now. Because super glue, if you use super glue, what you got to do is you can't let it set. You got to keep messing with the joint. So you might have a figure for about an hour, making sure the super glue don't dry. Because the minute that super glue dries, it's gone. Your figure's toast unless you know how to get it.
I used super glue on my the last night Dragon Storm because one of the heads broke on me, and one of the dragon heads broke on me. So I put super glue on it to fix it, and now it can't move.
Yep. See, the super glue method, what you have to do is when you put the super glue on, you gotta, whatever joint it is that you're trying to tighten, you gotta work it. You know, like basically you just like, say I had to tighten the leg on him. If I put super glue here, I'm gonna keep doing this for like an hour. Because if you let it sit one time and it gets stuck, you can't move it anymore. So you got to keep moving it. And super glue gets hot because of the temperature, the way that it works. And so you gotta, the minute you ever had super glue get stuck on your hand? It burns.
I've done it before. Yeah,
it heats up. So
it's very hard to get it off your fingers. You have to use like soap and get it out.
No, just use, if you got 99% alcohol, 91% alcohol, it'll break it up. I've been building model kits for, oh gosh, okay, I'm 49. I've been building model kits since I've been 8.
Okay.
So I've been working with glue. Yeah, I was that kid. Mommy, my hands are stuck. No, I'm crying. And my uncle would take the alcohol, just pour it on my hands, and the next thing you know, my fingers loosen up. But yeah, I work with paints. I do a lot of customs on my Transformers, so you probably won't notice it, but I do a lot of customs behind the scenes. Like I fixed my Cheetor.
Right.
I even fixed this guy because he's supposed to be black. I painted that red. Painted the inside of his chest red.
Right.
And I just wanted him to look like a better Perceptor than what he was, but
yours broke, but you had to get the SSA.
Oh no, I fixed it.
Oh, you fixed it.
Yeah, you won't even know it's broken. Yes, I have the repair bay for figures that either come in damage or I damage when I'm doing stuff. So yeah, I know how to. Only thing I don't have anymore is a Dremel. I need to buy another Dremel because if I can buy a Dremel, anything that has a pin in it, I can remove it.
Mm-hmm.
And once you learn how to remove pins, it's easier to fix things. But they used to use screws, which of course I got my screwdrivers, but I use that, and then of course, anytime I'm really trying to fix stuff, I use this. But this one is the X-Acto knife. I gotta get a new one. This is mainly for my Gundam model kits. So, but yeah, with Transformers, I've been like the Seekers. I actually was one of the people that would. So a lot of people like certain Seekers were hard to get, like Skywarp, because the only way that you can get Skywarp is if you got Ultra Magnus in the Chug line. So on eBay, people would buy parts. So you would get the wings from one version of Skywarp, get the body from the other. And there are differences in the mold. And I used to say, okay, yeah, I'll put it together for you. I have pictures of when I did it. I did a video on it. I actually rebuilt Skywarp for somebody.
Yeah.
Using different versions of Skywarp. So yeah, I'm good at that stuff. I just don't do it as much.
Okay, it's already 3 hours and I need to eat my breakfast. So
yeah, man.
Yeah, Super Robot Ed, I appreciate you joining the chat. Don't know why the account says the Toy Addict 1, but okay.
Yeah, so it's me.
let me fix that for you. Hold on.
Sorry about that.
There we go.
Hey, thanks. Because I was about to say, where's my name? But that's how YouTube and Google works. So I it's like, oh, your name is this, but your name is also this, and then
Yeah, the logo shows me Beast Hunters Prime.
Yeah, that's my main because I like Beast Hunters Prime. That's my favorite. It's one of my favorite Optimus Primes, man.
But anyway, I gotta go off. I'm very hungry. I'm super hungry.
Hey, man, I don't blame.
All right. Yep, and you also need to head back to work.
I get my rest.
Rest. Yes, get your rest. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. And once the legacy figures come out, I'm gonna review them with a positive mindset, because that's who I am. I'm not one of those who just complain. No, I'm not one of those. But anyway, but yeah, can't wait to review these legacy figures and catch you guys in the next one.
All right, man.
Have a good one, y'all.
All right, JJ.
Stay safe, everyone.